Oh, now we're live.
Are you live now?
It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means.
I bet
Kenny's
they
annoyed and doesn't want to do the show.
Well, running behind. I got to find the goddamn show first.
Well, we're live.
Am I on too? Because I don't even know if
Yeah.
I'm not even looking at the screen. Okay, hang on there.
We are live.
All right. Yeah, I've still got some adjustments to do. Obviously, JJ doesn't know how to do anything. My God.
Scooby's climbing the wall.
Oh, look at that background there. Look at that background.
Hey, was that guy's name?
The two of us. We might keep it at this.
What was that guy's name? Was it the same first name I said, Zach or whatever?
The police had to come back here again today and take more follow-up reports. I haven't turned my overhead light on. I'm trying to get my YouTube TV set up to go live. And
it'll be on TNT.
Yeah, no. Oh, here we go. Live options. Okay.
It's not on yet on my end yet.
TNT. No, not yet. There's TBS, USA TNT. There we go. So we'll bring up some Creed, I guess.
Yep, that's it. Wednesday night, Pesci night.
I'm still setting up shit. Hang on.
Well, I was just saying, what's his name did properly because I wasn't even in front of the camera, so good thing he didn't go live because
who gives a
shit would have just had dead air.
Was ready to go. Who gives a fuck if you were here or not?
That's right.
The big man.
Well, then you would have had dead air.
Well, you might have me there.
Yeah,
like watch the last episode.
Yeah, last week where
watch the last episode, King, when I couldn't be heard and only Schmidt could be heard.
He saw it.
Oh, Jesus. All right. I've got it up and running. Need to turn me.
It's going to be their first show on the road live in Miami.
Oh, is this okay? Well, that's kind of a thing.
The first wrestling live telecast that's on the road since the
I can't find
pandemic
my
started.
iPhone, so I'll probably be getting up and leaving here for a second.
What up, Roman?
All right, here we go. Let's get ready.
Purple.
Roman's in the building.
Wednesday night. Dynamite.
At some weird ass time in the Philippines, or not in the Philippines, but Saudi Arabia right now.
Well, they're about 12 hours. What are they, about 12 hours? I think they're about 8 or 9 hours ahead.
Oh, good job, JJ. You did right. You weren't supposed to go live. Nobody was ready.
I said he was supposed to go live.
But nobody was ready, King. It would have just been an empty screen.
Well, shame on you all for not being ready at 7:55.
I was ready.
I'm the only one that gets to be late.
That's right. It's his show.
Here y'all do.
Here we go. Got a decent looking crowd.
Well, I was actually yelling at the neighbor for being mean to an animal.
Nice crowd.
That don't get you off the hook.
Yeah, but it had to be said.
Yeah, shouldn't be mean to animals, no doubt about that. Mango's in the house.
3:01 a.m. I knew they were about 8 hours ahead of us, 7 or 8. Yeah.
Well, actually, they are 5 hours behind their time in the Philippines, give or take.
Right.
Yeah, 3:01 a.m. Why are you up, sweetie? Why are you up at 3:01 a.m.?
She came on when I was playing video games. She came on and said hello yesterday.
Well, why did you do that? Why did you play video games and wake her up? Why did you do that?
Yeah,
I didn't wake her.
Apparently you did.
All right, we're starting off with Cody Rhodes and QT Marshall, I believe.
All right, I think we got I can't find my iPhone. I just had the goddamn thing. I mean, I got my Android, but so he's got to open the new show on the road, huh? The part owner of the company. Is that how that works?
I guess.
Oh, it might help if I drop my microphone down. Maybe that's something we can do.
And I think they're at where the University of Miami plays basketball, I believe. Or they used to.
There's probably a pretty good chance of that. Yeah, they won't be playing there right now, will they?
No.
If King would have heard what Conan said today, he would think I was lying.
Well, what did Conan say today?
Basically in a nutshell, he was on AEW last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I heard something about that.
And he's actually admitted he's a Cornette mark for his show. And he was listening to what Cornette reviewed about him. And it was the only positive thing he said on the review. So Conan was happy. He goes, anytime I could get put over by Jimmy, I'm a happy guy.
I'm disappointed. But
he does not like Brian Last. Brian Last did not put him over, and he shitted on Brian Last. He goes, by the way, I'm not trying to be a smartass, but who the hell's Brian Last?
Yeah, well, exactly.
Here we go.
Exactly. But no, with the thing, Jimmy does all the shit that most of us decent folk do not stand for. And just because he says nice, it's like Trump. All you had to do is say something nice about him, and you would win him over. That's how the dictators won him over.
Ego.
And had more follow-ups with the cop today, by the way. You're hungry. Well, you got a lot of food in your refrigerator.
Well, he thought he wasn't a fan of him.
Yeah, you got a lot of food in your refrigerator. I saw the guy deliver it to your room, so we know you're set up on food. And I met Mango's roommate, Desiree, I think's her name. Very pretty young lady that is now her roommate. Oh, what do we got? A strap match?
Yeah.
Why is it so fucking cloudy in there? They're letting them smoke
fireworks.
Probably the pyro.
Yeah,
oh, they're in the actual.
Yeah, they're in Miami, baby.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's a real first live wrestling event since.
I gotta figure out a way that I could get the TV in front of me when I do these.
That would be an idea.
But the fucking light is so good right here.
Or put it on a tablet or a phone.
They don't have it on a tablet.
Yeah, they do. I'm watching it on a tablet.
On Dynamite? What are you watching on, King?
YouTube TV, yeah. Looks like what do you call? At least it's not a coal miner's glove on a pole match, I guess. Strap matches are stupid too. Don't get me wrong. Or when they do the chain match or whatever the fuck.
Who's the Jimmy Uso guy?
Do what?
Fucking Cody always does these dumbass old matches. Cody's so into like the Bill Watts era. He does these lumberjack.
Well, yeah.
What's his name?
He is Dusty Rhodes' son.
Someone said that Tony Khan likes Bill Watts too. They said, or some of the shit he did.
He is Dusty Rhodes' son, isn't he?
Right.
Well,
I've heard that.
There's Dusty Rhodes' other son too. What are you watching it on, King? What are you watching this on?
YouTube TV. I'm sure you know that by now.
Speaking of his other son,
and I watch it on my iPad.
See, I have it on DirecTV, and DirecTV isn't on my computer.
DirecTV does have a streaming app, though, where you can stream a lot of their channels. I'm sure that is one of them.
I'll have to get taught it. There's some things I don't know, too.
Well, there's nothing to teach. Well, go. No shit, Pat. No shit. There's breaking news. Where's my breaking news when I need it?
You don't have one like I do.
Some things I don't need. Well, I don't give a shit. You and Russo need all the toys. I don't. I'm the king. I don't need toys other than backgrounds. I need backgrounds.
Local Donald Lord local cable channel will be TNT channel 43 on Spectrum.
Well, that doesn't help Pesci any because he's on DirecTV in Cleveland.
We do have an All Hail King Bolin soundbite on my show.
Well, I don't care.
All hail King Bolin.
I don't care. I'm in a mood again tonight anyway. Somebody, I think, now the cops had to come back today and do a follow-up report on our cars being broken into. The cops that came today said the cops came yesterday, did everything all wrong. They could not believe that with all the evidence they had, they didn't detain him from the get-go, cuff him and put him in the back seat of the car.
Oh shit!
The king is the king. Well, there have been people that have said that. There's
and that's Timmy what I said. Why did they even let that motherfucker talk? They should have had him in cuffs right away.
But no, his last name is Driver. I said, well, no, he wasn't. I said, his last name I'd be Walker.
You want to hear something crazy?
There's Mr. Hazelwood in the house. I don't know what 30 Coke said. I doubt it was correct. Whatever 30 Coke. Let me pass. Hey Schmidt, you've got those two for company, and I have Evie. I win. No, because Evie's not there yet. She might be on a plane and might be on her way.
I don't get that message.
Well,
you would trade my company for hers in a heartbeat. You 6 Coke drinking bitch. Don't even act like you win. You
King
realize
did it to me almost once.
He would trade Evie for your and Pesci's spot in a heartbeat, Schmidt. Don't even think otherwise. He's just lying. Now Hazelwood might feel that way. But 30C. Change that to 6C and then put a question mark by it. Maybe he can drink 6. Maybe. I don't think so.
We'll call him 2 liters.
2 liter, yeah, 2 liter Teddy is what we got to change his name to. 2 liter Teddy. Got my drink here. I like that background.
Oh, he's cut open.
No.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
He
I was
must have really hit.
I was only in the business 32 years. I have no idea how he did that.
Yeah, I mean, I think he really hit his head on the pole. Oh, the lights are out.
Well, I'm ahead of you by a few seconds because
okay.
I figured he juiced when the lights were out. Is what I was figuring.
Well,
no, that doesn't look like the pole caused that damage, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't believe so.
I mean, sometimes you can pre-gig and then easily open something back up, but that's normally when they do it hard way, or what they're telling everybody is hard way.
What's like what?
He didn't use a blade. Hit in
What
his
up,
wrist
Bill
tape.
Dean?
Well, wait a minute. Who saw wrist tape and who saw a blade? That's not no, don't
Never.
Hey, this ain't Penn and Teller. Don't be revealing the goddamn magic for crying out loud. Stupid people never knew that.
Yeah.
Now look, you smarten Pesci up. Schmidt now knows. God damn it. Fuck.
Hey,
I'm not watching.
Championship matches are still real, though.
Well, according to Cornette, who was currently in the business,
He
and thought championship matches were real. I'll cut him some face. Not championship matches, world title matches. World title.
When you hang around Kenny long enough, you can tell when his mind's somewhere else.
We're well on our pace. Yeah, the shitty $60 night we had last night. We're well on our pace. Do I have donations from either of you yet? Do I have commitments? What have I got from you guys tonight?
For me, you have a broom, a couple stories. Yeah, King, we'll figure all that out.
I'm talking cold hard cash money for the Filipino families.
And the Bolin family at this rate.
Well, that's where we rely on the memberships.
We're going to do it a little different this time. I'm going to see how you'll get something. Let me see how much momentum I get. And then if I get a certain amount of momentum, I'll make the donation bigger.
Sounds like a major commitment on Pesci's end there. Schmidt, what are you good for tonight?
All I know is, King, at one point you'll say thanks, Pesh.
I just have an IOU, don't I? At this point.
Pretty much a running IOU at this point. I think
I'll settle up my tab on Friday.
Yeah. Are you making a commitment? I have that running tab in my mind. What's your commitment for tonight?
Friday, I might not have money.
I don't know.
You're the worst drug dealer that ever lived.
Well, let me think like Pesci here. You'll be pleasantly surprised later on.
Well, I'm not. When it comes to money, I don't normally like surprises, but we'll see how it goes.
If we can get some of these fools to donate, right? All right,
that would help. That would help.
Don't call them fools, Schmidt.
Wrapping up Cody.
I don't know. I call you all names and you all donate. Maybe that's what I got to do.
But you're a little bit more entertaining.
Well, a little bit. Let's not get carried away.
A little bit. That was.
Yeah, we
I
decided.
always said I never tell you how to do podcasting, but I might tell you how to make $1.
Well, you might want to shut up on that. From I could give somebody $50 tonight if I had to.
No, I know.
All right, maybe you got to listen to me
then.
Tell me how to make it.
Okay, here we go. He's gonna go for the other one. Is he gonna get it? Oh.
Never hurts to get help from your friends.
There you go.
And with friends like you, who needs enemies?
No, he's so close to getting there, you know.
Okay, let me put this up so everyone else learns a valuable lesson.
For a man of his stature, sure.
Yeah, for a man of his stature, knowing what we're raising money for here.
That's fair to say.
And then he makes this comment. There we go. But yeah, here he is. He's just like that other troller I got. He bitches, but yet here he is. And then he says let me teach you a valuable lesson. Let me teach you a very valuable lesson.
Time out.
No, you haven't. I'll determine when you've donated enough.
Oh.
Not even Bob Hazelwood has donated enough. And if he ain't donated enough, then the rest of you can just shut the fuck up. There we go. What's he doing in here? Who invited the sheriff? I had Louisville's finest out on my porch today that took your place. I brought your name up, Sheriff. They didn't know you. They said one of the cops that was here today. I said, "How old are you, officer?" I said, "You seem a tad bit on the young side." Sir, I'm 22. I said, 22?
Jesus.
I said, 22? I didn't trust myself to go to Kroger by myself. More or less to be handling goddamn crime in the streets.
Oh, they're
22. So the other guy said, "How old are you, officer?" He said, 27. I said, 27?
They're
I had
taking
him.
anybody.
Chris is out there with me. I said, I had him at 27. Wasn't ready for it. Considered abortion. They told me it was illegal. That you couldn't have abortion in Nashville.
Doesn't hurt to have the backup of a
On
sheriff.
me. I was the one. I carried and delivered Chris. For those that didn't know, it was all on
Well,
me.
you were a pretty lady in that picture last year. You know,
I was a very good-looking woman. Somebody probably
fuck
tried
that,
to
dude. I don't care if it's wrestling.
I haven't been reading comments. What did Wyatt think he said something entertaining? Or
No, I'm reading them for you, King.
Dude, I don't care if it's wrestling or not. I don't want no motherfucker actually spitting on me. That was
tell
nasty.
Pesci to use the mirror. No, Pesci's not allowed to have mirrors. Mirrors are not.
King, look at the dog.
What dog?
Pablo.
Oh, there's little Pablo. There's little Pablo.
Smile, Pablo. Smile,
Little
Pablo.
baby dog.
You want to go out, boo boo?
Cody
Hey,
Rhodes
boo-boo.
opens up the first non-pandemic show with a big victory.
Got a
Who's
nice little
the guy that juiced himself?
QT Marshall. He runs a wrestling school with Cody. He's a best
does
friend
he?
or whatever.
Look at him
That
talking.
guy. Wait a
Dog's
minute.
talking.
That guy runs a wrestling school. Is that what you just said?
Well, he works for Cody's school.
Talk.
I should
It's
say.
official. It's official. And
Talk.
Hazelwood stole the words out of my mouth. Now he's donated enough.
There
He
you go.
just needed that other $2 to get. I was hoping he didn't type that because I wanted to post it. You got to trust me, Hazelwood. I know how to work. If you'd have just posted the $2, I would have clicked it and said, now he's donated. See, I knew what to do. You all thought you was working with Pesci or Mountain Timer or Schmidt here. You're working with a goddamn professional. I knew what to do. And then you exposed the business, Hazelwood.
Hi,
You
Mango.
exposed the business.
Now we got Andrade making his debut tonight against Matt Sydal. That should be good.
Pablo Pesci. Is that his name? Pablo Pesci? Does he have his own logo or anything?
Oh, no, his name is Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Escobar. I should have known. They're even stealing my colors tonight. Did you see AEW stealing my
They
color
do.
scheme?
You're
What the hell?
You're even matching for the Miami. It's because they're in Miami.
If I would have
Miami.
known you had that
Yeah.
background, I would have wore something different.
Well, you know I'm from Florida. You know I'm
Yeah.
from Florida.
Sean Spears.
That I
Wasn't
did not
born
know,
there, but
kid.
I was. Look at that. They stole my colors. And there's an
They did.
OVW boy. I know him very well.
Another one of Cody's buddies.
Sean Spears? Wait, your
Yep.
receiver is too high.
Him and Cody were as tight as me and Cornette.
Yeah.
Hold on, King, and save my
Oh, ow.
I like Sammy Guevara. He's got a lot of future, man. 22 years old, 23 years old.
Well, he's not even as old as that cop that was at my house today.
Right. Him and MJF are both like under 24, I think.
Yeah, the cop told me, I said, well, how much training did you get? You're 22. How much training did you get? He said 8 months. He said due to the pandemic, it took longer. Apparently, they normally train them.
They're
Well,
training less.
Mountain Timer said he donated enough, and there's no such fucking word on this show. Especially the Mountain Timer. Pulls out his pockets and makes himself look like a bunny rabbit.
We got Tony Schiavone interviewing Omega up next. All right.
Do we have that?
Yeah, coming up next.
All right, let me turn the volume down here a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm a little ahead of Pesci
You
or
are.
Schmidt. No, I'm ahead of you, Schmidt.
Yeah, by a few seconds. Yeah.
I got a State Farm commercial up
Hold
right
on.
now. The
me
Papa
too.
John's commercial.
I'm gonna hit my home button. I'm on Roku on Spectrum. Let me hit my app again. I might be able
All
to
right.
link up with you.
Oh, you're on Roku and Spectrum. Is that what you're
Yeah,
on? Okay.
yeah. So it is like when I watch something, I can go in the other room, put the cable box, like the actual box on, and it'll be
Yeah.
a few seconds ahead of me. You're probably on the same wavelength as that.
Well, I'm live on YouTube. I just clicked it. Hey, you can put the toothpaste back in the bottle. I didn't know that.
You can.
Was not aware of that. Now I got a YouTube TV commercial. I bet y'all don't
Yep.
have that.
Bob's right. Sammy Guevara does remind you of like a Gino Hernandez, Eddie Guerrero-ish kind of guy. That's even Vicky Guerrero says Sammy reminds her a lot of Eddie.
Wearing my Miami. Oh, hang on. While we're at a commercial break, I don't know if I can show it to you or not. I'm going to try. Told you I was going to bring them out tonight.
Uh-oh.
The new shoes, the pink side. I had purple and pink on earlier, but that's a little much.
What does Mango call them?
Chris told the police officers to show. Mango calls them rainbow shoes.
Rainbow.
No. Ice cream calls them rainbow shoes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how well you can see them. There's only so good.
What kind of rainbows do they got in the Philippines?
Very pretty pink and purple ones, motherfucker. That's what kind.
They have lots of rain, Pesci, and it's hot there. They have rainbows all the time.
Up there, I don't know. There we go. But yeah, we got the pink and the. I had purple socks on over these that revealed the pink at the top. So when the cops got here to do the follow-up report, I step out. Chris is already with them. I had to put the dogs up. Chris is already out with the cops. So I step out on the porch, not realizing I'm wearing all pink and purple with the new shoes that Chris has not seen. So I step out on the porch and Chris says, "You look ridiculous." I said, "I think it looks very nice." And the officers are both smiling like, "Oh my God." I said, "Officers, what do you think?" I said, "Is this federal crime in Louisville or not?" He said, "Sir, you're okay if you stay on that porch, but if you step off that porch, we're going to have to shoot you."
Oh, yeah.
No,
Hey,
Chris was encouraging them to shoot me. He said they had every right to shoot me for wearing this in public.
Hey, you're in the Highlands, baby. Everything goes there.
Everything goes in the Highlands. As a matter of fact, a lady walked through the alley while the cops were here. I said, "An interesting day in the alley here, ma'am." I said, "By the way, ma'am, what do you think of these shoes and socks and shirts?" She looks at me. She says, "I like it." I said, "Fuck all of you. Fuck all of you." Officer Cedeno was one of the officers. And I think Officer Dannon was the other one, something like that. And they said the 3 officers that came here yesterday did everything wrong. They are not happy with how that shit went down. The way he was arrested, how long it took them to get him arrested, how much evidence they had, and that they did not take our stolen merchandise out of our car report while we were there. They said, "You mean to tell me the officers were there and told you to go online?" I said, "That's what they said."
Hey, new DC series.
I'm going to watch this promo real quick because I was interested what he's saying.
Well, what if I'm not interested and I don't even want to hear it?
Omega.
Then you can talk. I'm just going to listen.
That's a first.
Is she in a mouthy mood tonight? Did somebody?
No, but you just said, "What if you don't want to listen to it?" I just said, "I'll listen. You could talk."
Don't defend yourself. Just say yes, sir. You'll get a lot further in life.
I mean, he'll listen. That'll be a first, King.
Yeah, it would be the second.
Okay.
All right. The minute Omega walks through the curtain, if I see it, there he is. What do y'all got?
Okay, so I'm like 1 second ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
You're 1 second ahead, Pesci?
And I'm probably
right when you said curtain, he's out. He was already holding the belt up.
I'm like 5 seconds behind you, maybe, something like that.
But I could always hit pause.
He just now held the belt up for me.
Right.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is hit pause. Real quick.
Yeah. Oh, and he's wearing the pants I used to wear when I started in the business, the Zubas that Hawk and Animal started.
Yeah, you're about 5. It's only a 5 second difference. I mean,
Christopher probably. Well, yeah. If somebody can pause themselves 5 seconds if they're ahead of me, just pause, go 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, and then unpause it. Cannot believe AEW stole my color scheme.
You did?
Christopher is dying over those Zubas because I used to have like 10 pair of those. They were my compression pants back in the day. But I only weighed about 260 back then too. Yeah, he needs a fanny pack to pull that off totally. And you don't wear fucking boots with them either. Not those kind of boots.
Or what's Jimmy calling Pesci? Twinkle toes, McFinger bang.
Oh man. And Conan's putting him over. Shame on Conan.
That's what I'm saying. Don Callis.
Who's the guy talking? Who's that guy? Is that the Jackal?
The Jackal.
Jackal's good. Jackal's good. Good promo. Of course, you all won't remember him because if you look at him, what he looked like in WWE, this is not the same guy. I didn't know it was the same guy.
Yeah, he was managing Kurgan and the Gooseballs or whatever. The Oddities, that's what it was.
You got what? You got fired?
Yeah. Because he got fired from Impact.
Oh, did he? Oh.
Kenny, I don't know if you saw my message. Did you see my message about the Nut House thing?
Nope.
Well, when are we doing it, Pesci?
So they have a working agreement with Impact, and the Marks think he really got fired to go to a better job on a better network. Okay. All right. Yeah. Now you see why we call them Marks.
Jungle Boy.
I'm shocked that many people knew he got fired. That's impressive right there.
What? Eve, why were you mad at him?
Who knows?
That's why I asked.
Yeah, Kenny Omega with his Lemmy / Triple H beard and haircut there.
Well, neither one of these glasses are good for my tablet. Jesus.
Need a stronger pair, King.
Whose music is that? Oh my God, I can't believe they're cheering like that for them. I can't believe this. I've just never been into Pizzeria Uno. This is the group that Brody ran before he died.
Okay, I don't know who one fucking person is there.
You're not. Brody Lee ran this group before he passed away, King.
No.
Colt Cabana's in the group.
Well, and I despise him with a passion. He's one of the biggest piece of shits I've ever met in wrestling.
There he is, Mr.
Who was that?
Biggest fucking stooge that ever lived.
Who was that?
Colt Cabana.
Well, he's definitely a stooge.
That's one thing me and Cornette agree on. We can't stand that piece of shit.
That's true. He plays video games on the internet.
So do you.
But I'm saying he's a professional wrestler. That kills your kayfabe, I think.
Not really. But he's just still a piece of shit.
I'm saying if Austin was
he's just a piece of
badass
shit video
beer drinker and then was on the video game talking to you like a nice guy, meaning Pizzeria Uno's on Twitch too, and he talks to you out of character, meaning his human side.
Who gives a shit these days?
They all do that.
They all do that.
Dead.
Me and Cornette were the only two keeping it alive for about 10 fucking years.
Well, I know nobody gives a shit. I just have to say something.
Well, no, you don't have to. You can speak and show your ignorance or keep your mouth shut and erase all doubt.
Bye, Mountain Timer.
It's actually back into that.
Adam Page is a good wrestler.
Make it easy on him there.
Let me guess. Adam Page is going to run out next. You know that's going to happen just to get a pop from the crowd.
Oh, right in the old nuts, huh?
Why do people, we've got 2 or 3 of them in here, why do people know we're going to do an AEW watch along? And then they come in here and bitch like little cunts, pardon my French, that we're doing an AEW watch along. Well, I'm going to watch Page Drive. Go. You knew what the fuck we were doing, so I don't give a fuck. Go. Either of you.
We've only advertised it for days.
Yeah, it's only been known for quite some time. So pardon me for the C word. I took that a step far.
I thought it was appropriate.
But if you carry on like a fucking bitch when you know it's a goddamn watch along, then shut the fuck up and go do something else.
I don't think I'd like to fucking be in the ring
behind him still.
Who's the guy dressed like Daniel Boone?
Adam Page. That was the guy.
That Adam. Okay, Chris likes Adam Page. Yeah. I don't know anything about him.
Yeah, he's good.
Chris says Page is pretty good.
Yeah, he is.
I could see this being a good match. I could see this. Have they wrestled before?
No, they were best friends.
Yeah, they were tag team champions. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No longer friends anymore. That's me and Cornette right there. We're no longer friends anymore.
Well, that's true.
Cornette's wearing the Daniel Boone coat.
They weren't as close as you two were.
Well, who is?
Hell, most married couples aren't as close as
EB's here for the Kenny rants. Well, you're going to get one of those, especially when you get dumb fucks that come in here for a watch along and then bitch that we're doing a watch along. So if you're that fucking stupid, I know another podcast you can go listen to, watch, or see the pre-recorded version of. But it is an AEW fucking watch along, so that's what we're doing. If you get a problem with it, go fucking do something else.
I'd rather watch this than do a Raw or a SmackDown one. I mean, SmackDown would be okay, I guess, but Raw, oh god.
Who's the guy in the mask? Or the face paint?
Face paint. Sting's boy.
Darby Allin.
Sting has a boy?
Yep, and a girl.
She in the business too?
No.
It's not really his son, but it's his.
She's at the hotel.
Or whatever.
No, I don't know.
He's another guy that's only like 20-something years old, young guy, pretty good. Even Jimmy, I think, or like as of last year, he thought he was good.
He didn't think he was good. He thought he had potential, but then he found out he does do all that shit to his body, and then he started hating him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Meaning the thumbtacks. He's a thumbtack guy, King.
Yeah, but not every match though. It's not like he's.
Well, of course not, but
Well, Mick Foley didn't do one every match either, but I'm sure that at some point he probably said, you know what, maybe I should have done this shit another way.
Yeah,
I was never a thumbtack guy. That's just me.
No, me neither. I didn't.
Well, there was a reason I didn't watch ECW. They did about everything that I thought was fucking ridiculous. I mean,
light bulbs.
Call your show something else. Just don't call it wrestling. Well, there's Bernadette. How you doing, Bernadette?
Bernadette.
Write my inbox. I write you all the time to get an update on what's going on in your life. I've known you for 7 years.
I thought you was 13.
My inbox. So this is the last time I'm going to make this appeal. Bernadette, write my inbox and catch me up on what's going on. Let me know how you're doing. My friends here thought you were in your 20s, by the way. They died when I told them your approximate real age. They thought you were like in your, one of you thought teens, didn't you?
Yeah. And she's like 37.
No, Bernadette's been a longtime friend of mine, many years, has 5 kids, guys. That girl has 5 kids. Unbelievable. And, but yeah, I'd love for her to. I'd love to get caught up with her because we haven't really talked in couple 3 years, I guess. It's been a while. But I see her here, but I ask you all the time, write my inbox. Unless you got a man telling you you're not allowed to, then But he's letting you watch the show. So
we've all heard about Terry Funk. He's in a nursing home. It's horrible.
He's in a nursing home, but he's doing good according to Tommy Dreamer from something somebody sent me today.
Yeah.
I don't like that guy that's talking to him.
Who, Ethan? Is that Ethan Page or?
He told me he told me I know him. He told me he didn't like you either.
Yeah, Marco Beans.
Will somebody get him some of my compression socks? And why's the goof got half his face painted like he's fucking scary or something?
Well, he can't be Sting, so he's got to go half face.
You got to go. Okay, all right. Well, he terrifies me. That's all.
You know what? I wonder if he would have went full face if the Karate Kid shit would have tried to. Remember when they were all painted like skeletons?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. Thank God.
Karate Kid 1, you don't remember when they dressed in the Halloween costumes, jumped Daniel's son, and then Miyagi came and helped them?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, wow. They had, but nobody
owns the most iconic scenes.
All right, here we go. Was this the Pinnacle? MJF. All right.
People asked me, they said, Kenny, why did you retire at age 52? I said, because I knew I couldn't do what I used to do. And other than for announcing, it was time for me to go. Plus, I hated the product. Now, all these guys who have badmouthed this product, who are old as fuck, show up trying to get a paycheck. Tully Blanchard being one of those.
Yeah, I was going to say your favorite wrestler, Tully Blanchard's in there now.
And whether Cornette admits it or not, Cornette hated fucking Tully Blanchard with a passion. Oh, there's Conan. Putting Cornette over. I mean, he and I are going to have a talk about that. He and I will have a talk about that. Because y'all have seen.
Remember when you interviewed him? Something he said to you.
Yeah, he's done several shows with me to where he has expressed that he's not that fucking.
Remember when he said Jimmy buried him? He goes, "I never knew the guy." So
yeah, Cornette always insulted him and
said he never made money or some shit or made some cop. One of his.
Yeah,
I told you that on your show.
Yep.
Yeah, he did. Either that or I was on his.
That's how I found it out. I learned it from your show.
And doesn't Conan live down in Miami? He's from Miami, right?
No, he lives in San Diego.
Well, dude, him and Disco. Disco listens to him, and he just buried Disco.
Well, if you didn't, if you hated, like Kenny always said, if you hated everybody Jimmy hated, he wouldn't have any friends.
Yeah, you wouldn't have any friends. Now, there's a lot of people in that ring that are very fortunate. I don't know what day payday is, but each check they get, they should be very thankful.
Look, there's Jack Swagger's in the ring, King.
Yeah.
I know. Me and Dutch had to talk. We're going to talk about Jack Swagger on the Dutchman when we do the Friday watch along. Dutch and I are doing a show on another network hosted by WLW Radio Guy. Jack Swagger will be a lot of that conversation.
Now, King, you didn't know that the FTR guys and the
FTR was Jimmy's favorite tag team. He had him on his show before they signed with AEW.
He says that's the best tag team around today.
For some reason, your all's audio, and maybe mine too, is fucking up real bad.
You guys sound awesome on my end.
Yeah, you
really,
sound fine.
It could be my internet connection again. Who knows?
Yeah,
you sound beautiful on my end, King. I'm not
540 megabytes. I don't know what's causing it. Oh well.
Oh, we got rain right now. Do you have rain?
We have rain coming. We have thunderstorms coming tonight. My
Alexa, so they're here right now.
I was just outside with the dogs, and it wasn't raining.
It rained earlier a little bit.
Yeah, I had my sunroof open.
Oh, Mango just sent me her address as to where she's at in Saudi Arabia. By the way, Mango said it was hot in Saudi Arabia. I said, honey, you just left Manila. How the hell was it? How can it be any hotter in Saudi Arabia than it is where you're at?
Is it ever cold in Saudi?
In Manila, when she left, it was like 84 degrees. When she left Manila at 6 o'clock in the morning. When she got to Saudi Arabia, no trees, no wind. At 8 o'clock at night, 111 degrees.
Yep. It's desert.
111. So she said, no trees, no trees, no wind, so hot. I said,
what Teammaker said, put that up. That's a good point.
I said but yeah, it was 111 degrees at 8 fucking o'clock at night. The hottest day I've ever seen in my life. I was at a KC and the Sunshine Band concert after a Cincinnati Reds game. It was 100. It was 112 at game time.
Thank you for that, Michael.
130. I'll post it. 136 on the field. And at 10:30 at night, when KC and the Sunshine Band was wheeled out on a cart to perform, it was 105 degrees at 10 o'clock at night in downtown Cincinnati. On an AstroTurf baseball field. Chris was little. He was maybe 4 or 5 years old, and he went to the Reds game with us. And it was so hot, lemonade sold at a record pace that night, and everybody was throwing their icy lemonade lids around the stadium during the concert.
Oh, they let me change I don't mean to interrupt you, King, but they let me change my YouTube to Sir Joseph, so people. Yeah,
did you get your 100 subscribers?
For some reason, they just let me change that.
Well, wait a minute. Do you have 100 subscribers?
If you count Twitch, but I don't think that matters.
No, that doesn't matter. I'm shocked they let you do that because normally you got to have 100 subscribers. But hey, that's good. They let you do that.
Yeah, all I did was.
Now wait a minute. When you say they let you change it to Sir Pesci, is that your URL?
Now, no one's ever explained to me what that is. I don't know what those are.
Like when you search this show, you type in youtube.com/the Bolin Alley. When you get 100 subscribers, you can do youtube.com/Sir Pesci, Sir Joe Pesci, whatever you got.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing.
Okay, when you get your 100 subscriber, and hey guys, go support Pesci's channel. The guy I hate and don't want to promote. Go to his channel and let's get him to 100 subscribers.
We're 30 away.
So he can change it. Well, there you go. Only 30 of you need to go. We got more than that of you in here right now. I would think most people in here probably already subscribed, though, wouldn't you think?
Well, the people that are in the chat, I think some people haven't saw it. You've been helping me get a couple people here and there, King. The other day,
feel free to type your URL and have them go subscribe. And what donation do we get here? Help someone in need. There you go. There you go. What have we made so far? $15.
Now you know who that's.
Last night was the worst fundraising show that we've done, and Russo would have killed to have had this night. That's the weird thing. Last night was the worst fundraising show we've done out of approximately the last 115, 120 shows. Just going back as far as I can remember. Last night was the worst. That was $60. You've told me that Russo would kill for $60 on some nights. With twice as many viewers as we get. I
try to watch some of those shows just to see, like, what this person gets, how you determine if you're doing well or not. And you do really good for the amount of people that come in live, because he averages 125 live on YouTube. That's not counting his little Twitch following.
Last night when I ended the show, we had 199 views here and about 50 views on Facebook. When I woke up this morning, I think we were closing in on 600 views here.
I think more people watch him for dirt, hoping he's going to say this or that or report to, the trolls. Report to this guy, report to that guy.
I don't think that's it at all. It's just convenience as to when they can watch. I mean, there's only a handful of trollers. The thumbs down tell you how many trollers you got. Who the fuck could give this show a thumbs down for what we do here? Those are the trollers, and the trollers have multiple accounts. It's probably only one or two people. So I don't pay no attention to that. Now,
his is a little bit more, King, because of the WCW thing.
Now, the night that we didn't badmouth, that we exposed Cornette, that was the most thumbs down we ever got, and I took that as an honor, because that meant the cult was in there in full force, and plus we got nearly 40,000 views. So out of 40,000 views, we got 400 thumbs down. Who gives a shit? I took that as a badge of honor.
If you're not monetized, do views matter?
Not really. Not really. I mean, you like to entertain as many people as you can.
I always wondered how these guys get money for the views. How does that work, King? If you were a big timer, what do they set a number? You get a million, you get this.
You get a tiny fraction of money for every view you get and every commercial that's aired and how long they're watching the shows and a lot of shit goes into the factor. And we determined that if people would support the show, become members, that it was more valuable to us to get the donations and the memberships than it was the monetized money. So that's why we demonetized the show, because the number one complaint we had was how many commercials they'd run. Well, they ran a lot of commercials because we do long ass shows and the show's pretty popular. I mean, we're averaging 50 to 60,000 listens on our audio formats between Apple, iTunes, Amazon Music, Spotify, countless others. And we're getting 50 to 60,000 listens, but we're only getting a couple of thousand views combined on all the formats.
You should have way more Facebook.
Well, when you drop from 6,000 or 7,000 to 100, something's up.
No, it's almost weird because I get.
But we don't make any money on Facebook, so technically it don't matter. We're just blowing ourselves, whether we have 60 or 6,000.
But also,
we don't make any money off from it. But still,
just say a year ago, you'd have 20 people, 30 people from Facebook watching, and they wouldn't even go to YouTube. They'd just be on Facebook watching. Friends of yours or whatever.
I did 5 hours yesterday.
Some people have excuses. It wasn't a show though. That was a Zoom call that Pesci.
Video game.
He never does show.
Just video game.
Well, it's still a fucking show. If you're on camera, it's a fucking show. I don't give a shit what you don't argue with me. If you're on camera broadcasting to Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, it's a goddamn show.
All right, well then it was a show.
Well, there you go. See how easy that was? That was easy.
Where's Jake?
Does Russo
Can I call it a shitty show?
You can call it that if you want.
It was a shitty show.
Doing a shitty show.
Maybe
that's what Russo should do when he sits back and watches
playing video games with Rome. That's it.
Hager and Wardlow going at it.
Scott Ash, what we got to do to get you a badge, son?
And
is $2.99 a month that big a deal in your house? I mean, you can get. Oh, my babies are both sound asleep.
Scott Ash goes, it was a show. Scott Ash was there for
He says he called you out, man. He called you out.
Yeah, he was there. Oh, there we go.
I introduced.
I'm not going to show comments unless they get a badge, and then I show their comments. You think they'd say, "Hey, man, King showed my comment anyway. I should get a badge."
Surprised his badge is gone.
Get a badge. Well, Scott normally has a badge. He might not know it's coming.
Baby.
Scott, get your badge back, man. Get your badge. That's the only way I make money is if y'all got badges.
And the Pinnacle with the win. Yeah.
Scott was being mean to the guests last night.
What was a damn fine show? Oh, Pesci show. Yeah.
He thought people were fucking with Jake. No one's fucking with Jake. I woke up to watch Jake's show at 6 a.m. today, and I sent him $5 donation. King, let me tell you why I sent him $5 donations. Because when he gets a donation, he'll stop the show and get up, walk to the back, write it on a fucking board.
That looked terrible. Oh,
come
my
back,
God.
sit down.
Stay out of it. Stay out of it, you dumb fuck, if you can't do any better than that. That looked fucking terrible.
Well, thanks, Gonzalez.
Scully Blanchard. No hair, motherfucker.
Yeah, what a shitty chop block.
Did you see that? That was as bad as I've ever seen.
Why is Tully's old?
From two people that should know how to do one, that was a pretty shitty.
I know my mom said she won't watch when I do the shows by myself because all the weed I smoke.
Well,
Well, it ain't like you're not smoking weed on this show.
But
You
I don't
break
do
up-
it the same way like I do it on my show, King.
You break your mother's heart, Pesci.
I do it a lot more respectable on your show.
Yeah.
There's your. Hey, you know him, Kenny, or Gallows.
When I said glorified Zoom call, King, there was points last night where I'm like, this is not a show. This is a weed
well, you
smoke
need to quit
session.
lying to the people. That's why they're giving you shit, because saying it's not a show is like Trump saying I'm still the president.
And DJ Eric was
Everybody knows it's a fucking
jacking
lie.
off.
There's just some people go along with it.
We caught him jacking off.
Trump was jacking off again. Where did he
No,
do
you'd
that?
have to watch the clip, but we caught DJ Eric jacking backstage.
Wow.
You'd have to watch the show. It was interesting.
DJ Eric.
I'll make the clip, King, and send it to you.
I'd almost rather you didn't. That's nothing.
You're not going to see no PP. It's just.
Well, I don't even want to see anything like that. Just you send that to Schmidt. Schmidt will probably love that.
No, I'm good.
Schmidt was watching.
I'm good.
Nobody was jacking. You had to watch and see. It was
You
a
just
funny
said they
show.
were, so you lying again? You're trying to do clickbait again?
Oh,
I
You
don't
just
lie.
said they were. Make up your mind.
He was kind of. Oh, people go watch and you guys tell me what he was doing.
No, well, you see, you're clickbaiting. You're telling people that he was jacking off backstage, and now you're wanting people to go see something. Now you're saying he didn't do.
All right,
Scott
here we
Ash,
go.
what was he doing backstage?
Here we go.
This isn't much of a defense.
Here we go.
I wasn't jacking. I was on the phone. That's not much of a defense.
The best guy on the card coming
I
out.
know
man.
about that.
Love you, DJ.
Well, we're about to find out.
Oh, they're gonna have a face off with him and Jericho. Yeah.
Scott
Well,
Ash just put said he was jacking.
There's a show I don't think I want to watch. Why is Scott still commenting when he doesn't have his badge yet? He's embarrassing me here. Scott's a loyal viewer of this show.
All right. Well,
that's
I'm gonna let
how I make money is badges. I need
I'm gonna let
badges.
my dog out. I'm
I
gonna let
got
my dog out while
$3
it's
if he needs
commercial.
it.
Go ahead.
I'll be
Go
back.
let your
I'll
dog
be
out.
back.
Going to let his dog out. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go get me something to drink here in a minute.
Go ahead. You can put me full screen.
Well, I can do that. Let me do that. I'll go get me something to drink, and you can go full screen.
Welcome to paradise, starring the Pesh. All right, back to basics. All right, we can announce round one winners from last night. Jeremy Spraggins from Westlake, he came in third. Rome is in training right now for Fortnite, so we're going to get him squad up. He actually recruited a family member who he said has actually been playing since season 1, meaning he's a badass. So we're probably going to get a squad going, enter some tournaments. I'll be doing qualifiers tomorrow, just kind of getting the aim going. Had a couple sniper victories for the people that are watching, back-to-back dubs. Me and some girl carrying Rome and Jake Hudson on the team. Meaning Jake didn't do too well in Fortnite. You know, he was 2 rounds and out for Jake. You know, before you know it, he fucking was like, I'm out of here. And Rome was getting the hang of it. But we had back-to-back dubs, and I had a sniper to win, meaning it's 1 shot, 1 kill for the victory. You know what I mean? What happened? The fucking shit went off? I forgot I can't fast forward. But yeah, other than that, it was fun. It was just, gaming. There was not much of a topic. Brad, I thought you said you quit. Squad's getting kind of full now. DJ Eric, we're going to come up with the Fortnite idea. I'm already in not Fortnite, the Mario Kart racing. I tell you, that would get views if we had King trying to play Mario Kart. You're going to tell me somebody wouldn't tune into that? That would be worth a couple thousand. You know what I mean? And DJ Eric wasn't jacking, but if you go watch, it was a joke. It was just like one of them. It did look funny as fuck, though, Eric. Go watch your part where your thumbs are doing that. I thought he was playing with the camera at that point. You know what I mean? I woke up today. I don't even know how my voice was gone. I wasn't even screaming. Said I'd play Mario Kart. Yeah, I got to figure. I'm gonna hook my Twitch up. I don't know if we would all have to be friends. See, I don't know how Nintendo's rules about online. It's different. And I haven't got their online in a while. You know what I mean? Because I fucking got a PC, and it's like, dude, once you get a PC, you're probably only going to get console games if you're a diehard. Like, I'm going to get a PS5, which is on my agenda. Somebody actually sent me some info, one for $630. I could pay $630. But see, there's no games for it. That's why I was like, why would you pay when people were paying $1,000? You were paying $1,000 for a console that didn't even have like a release of games. Meaning, like when Nintendo came out, you had Duck Hunt, all that shit, Mario, and maybe like a racing game. Combat Jack. And what's up, Sheriff? Last night I go on our show, don't worry, we got the backing of a sheriff. So we'll be all right. And so shout out to Sheriff. Wait a minute. MJF is in the ring. Cutting a promo. Is that Jericho? A fucking signing. They've done this so wrong. Like, the Pinnacle wasn't supposed to be pinned yet. You know what I mean? Come on, Jericho. Jericho looks a little aged in the face today. I do like the shoes Jericho's wearing. Do I have those? I might have those shoes Jericho's wearing if those are the Jordans I'm thinking of. No, those are Forces. Never mind. I've had those different color with Jericho's wearing. I don't know if he probably has some expensive ones I never had. But I had something like that. He said Y2J died a long time ago. Yeah, those are Nike Forces. I like how Jericho's not afraid to say that Y2J died. He did that with Jack the Swagger when they started with the We the People. He doesn't want it to be a copy. Y2J died a long time ago. That's fair. That's because of Vince. Because if you look at Chris right now in AEW, he could have been a character like this in Vince's company. You know, meanwhile, you're pushing fucking dreams over there. They let Kevin Owens hold the world championship. He just got there when he was, you know what I mean? You see what's happened to him. Giving the belt to people too early. They did it with Ambrose as well. They gave him the championship a little early because you didn't even have any great ideas in store for him when he became champion.
All right. Where did King go?
Schmidt, everybody wants to hear what you have to say right now. We'll let Schmidt take over real quick. Schmidt, show him what you got.
Well, I'm watching this promo here a little bit. I think if anybody's actually watching the show, they want to see MJF and Jericho. But come on.
Love those fucking shoes Jericho's wearing. Love those shoes. He learned that from Shane McMahon.
He did. Yeah, Jericho's coming to Louder Than Life Festival. Fozzy, I'll be there. I'll see it.
I actually had a pea coat one time. I'm going to re-get my pea coat.
Yeah, I'd like to have those Air Force Ones like that. They're nice.
Austin 316 shirt in the building. I like the guys that do
If you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor. YouTube, Google, whatever. MJF on the Rosie O'Donnell show in the 90s when he was like 4 years old, singing and yodeling. It's funny as shit. He was a little kid.
Hold on, I'm just listening to the promo. That's what I said.
Yeah, he's good.
He should be farther along. That's all I said with MJF. They just kind of like.
Like I said, like last week, they have so many guys. They're trying to put them all on the air.
No, but they could have took the Jungle Boy MJF. When you lost fans, you would have lost Cassie. Cassie's only chance is if you didn't lose fans.
Sammy
he might build up again.
Sammy, MJF, Jungle Boy, Darby Allin, and even Orange Cassidy.
The reason why Cassidy will have a chance to rebuild is because the AEW hardcore fans are loyal.
Those five guys weren't in WWE or whatever. They are homegrown talent or whatever. They need to be pushed. I mean, they're young. They're all like 25. So. Especially
MJF,
Jungle Boy.
I like the guy that's front row wearing a mask. If It's like, dude, you're going to get COVID with that mask on around all them guys. Putting the mask on front row, like that's going to matter around all them fucking people. Spitting beer and screaming. It's not even a well.
Or they might have allergies.
You might as well put a cane mask on at that point so you didn't look out of place.
Yeah, but they could be like somebody that has allergies or has a cold or something and doesn't want to get other people sick.
Then don't go to AEW live.
Yeah, I get it. They didn't want to lose their money, whatever.
They didn't want to lose their money or whatever. What?
Well, yeah, you ain't gonna get no refund if you don't go unless they cancel it.
I'm saying that's a floor seat. I'm pretty sure you'll find a taker. And I ain't talking under.
I would assume.
Actually, that's a freebie. Jericho just called himself the God of Thunder. That's fucking Thor.
No, the God of Thunder is Kiss. Gene Simmons, the demon.
But the real God of Thunder is fucking Thor.
Well, I know.
Thor's been around a lot longer than Gene Simmons.
Yeah, but Jericho's a big Kiss fan. That's why he said that. He's a rocker. He said the God of Thunder because that's a song by Kiss. I
don't get why they sign a contract for a match. Aren't they already under contract? They didn't have King explain that.
Well, they've been doing that forever. When it was Austin signing the contract to face Vince or Rock or Triple H and Brock Lesnar are going to have a contract signing. Then the table gets flipped. Lindsay. You know, it's all the same old shit.
You probably won't see her anymore. She hates everybody.
No, she was back on last night. She got a new badge.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
She came back. She got a badge. Yeah, she's got a new job, whatever. She's been busy, yada, yada. So no hatred. King said everything was okay. So whatever. But yeah, she was on here last night, Lindsay. So all 3 white women are back. Yeah, MJF, man, he's great on the mic.
I'm tired of MJF looking. They always make him look stupid, though. Tired of that.
Well, that's his style, though. Well, yeah, I mean, booking.
That's his style?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that the way he looks is his style, but yeah, the booking, yeah. Because they don't have a booker.
Stevie-O. That was the only part of the WWE music I liked about Andrade was the Stevie-O. And then the music would play a little bit, and then you'd hear Lasta Manista Buridara. Stevie-O.
And you'll get to see Charlotte Flair's husband.
Manasta Ganesta Parista Fiesta.
You'll get to see Andrade take on Matt Sydal up next. Mr. Charlotte Flair, as I call him. He's a good wrestler though. WWE shouldn't have got rid of him. I'm surprised they did, being as he's Charlotte Flair's man. I mean, him and Flair. I mean, him and Ric Flair are like that even because of it. So I mean, you would think Triple H would keep his buddy Ric Flair's basically son-in-law employed, but he didn't.
Who was that?
Andrade. That's Charlotte Flair's man.
Rick don't care about people that's banging his daughter?
Oh, he does. Because his other daughter's married to Conrad.
Way different. Conrad put some money in Rick's pocket.
Well, yeah, of course. And then Andrade will too.
Maybe, but not like that. It's always given like that. That could be fucking
Andrade.
John Cena, fucking Nikki Bella didn't last.
Well,
that shit could be gone today, today, gone tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure they're married, right?
John Cena taught us that shit. I don't even know. It doesn't matter. John Cena proposed to what's her name at fucking WrestleMania.
Well, yeah, but that was for TV. But
that was real.
Well, but because they had a reality show.
But I'm saying he really was going to marry her.
Well, yeah,
Chris, that was not a gag.
He was also married before when he was here in Louisville.
Yeah, I'm just saying that was real, though, because she told a story about that.
Yeah, I mean, but let's face it was set up for the TV show Divas or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, Jericho.
Okay, I'm not done yet, but I sat over there and I started hearing this shit, and I got to come back over here. No, Pesci, it was not real. It was never real. They were never going to get married. It was a reality show for the reality show. They were never going to, just because she did a show.
It sound like she liked him after the fact.
Well, no shit. That's what the fucking job was. Because now you can't shit on the fucking reality show.
The money.
I'm saying, was the relationship kind of real though, King? Like Daniel Bryan and what's her name?
Well, they weren't. I don't know what was. I don't know where that was, but they were not getting married.
I know she fought Ziggler. Ziggler kind of. admitted that.
Well, Daniel Bryan is married.
That's why I
Brie
said
Bella,
Dolph
and they have
Ziggler's my
kids.
fucking hero.
If
Say what you
you're-
want about Ziggler. He made a shitload of money and got a shitload of tail.
This message is not
Can
sponsored
you
by the Bolin
save
Alley.
that when you have all this disinformation? Can you save that for your show? For crying out, I do like the color, the AEW background. I like that. That doesn't look too bad. But no, don't be on there saying shit's real when you don't know if it's real or not.
I thought John Cena was really supposed to get married.
That's what he was supposed to make the marks think. You did your job as a mark. You bought into it. You thought it was real. No, they were not going to get fucking married.
He didn't want her to get his money.
What? I don't think that had anything to
there's
do with
some
it. It played out good.
It felt like Otis and Mandy.
Well, I don't know. How many years did you manage Cena? I'm not sure. You got a running number on that? That's exactly what I thought.
We're talking about 2
I
years
fucking hate it when people come on here and try to tell me about mine and Cornette's relationship. Well, I know Cornette wouldn't do this and he wouldn't do that, or John Cena wouldn't do this, wouldn't do. Man, leave that part to me. I'm the one that managed these fucking guys. I'm the one that went up and down the goddamn road with them. I know these people. I know what's real and what ain't. And he wasn't going to marry no fucking Nikki Bella or Mickey James or anybody else. Jesus, goddamn Christ.
Can we say they were boyfriend, girlfriend?
What's that?
Can we say they were boyfriend, girlfriend? Or
I don't
the
even
marriage
know if
was
we
a
say
hoax?
that. Cena ain't been loyal to anybody since the day I fucking knew him.
Oh, I know that.
And
What
then,
I'm saying
yeah,
is it wasn't like Bob Lashley and
I'm not
Lana.
going to say she wasn't hoping for better things. I ain't going to say she wasn't hoping, but it wasn't going to fucking happen.
Saying there's a difference between Bob Lashley and Lana's relationship and Nikki Bella and Cena's. There was more realness to the Cena and Bella.
Well, for the sake of television, yeah. But anytime you see a proposal and an engagement in the ring, it's a television fucking show.
Hey, hold on.
Girl, I dated a few girls in my 20 years at OVW. Nobody was going to be engaged to on fucking television unless it was a television angle. Do you understand?
Look what your loyal fan just put.
I don't know that I have a loyal fan.
Britt Baker's shirt looks like the Evil Drippings logo that JJ made.
What's that now?
I said Britt Baker's shirt looks like the Evil Drippings logo.
No, now who are the two young ladies here? Because I don't recognize them.
That's Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. She's a real
yeah, she's a legit doctor. I've heard. Who's the girl with the pretty eyes on the right?
Girl that lives in Louisville, Rebel. She was in
King,
OVW.
she's exactly what you said.
I never met her though. I never met her. Pretty girl.
Exactly what you said, King.
What?
A pretty girl with pretty eyes.
Yeah, well, she is that. Yeah, pretty girl, pretty eyes.
That's who she is.
I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers.
I never. No, will you all quit making everything sexual, you horny little fucks, for crying out loud?
King, you were the one that said the other day women got their jobs because of looks.
I never said that the other day. I said that on a fucking show with Cornette that you all take as reality.
No, the other
Once
day.
Once again, you can't separate the fucking shows from fucking reality.
You
for crying
said
out
in this
loud.
business, you
No,
will get shot
shut
'cause you
the
look.
fuck the fuck up, Pesci! Jesus goddamn Christ, quit interrupting me. You all quote me at shit I said on shows, on podcasts, on wrestling shows. Can you not separate the fucking reality from the fucking show?
I say show.
Why are you talking? You've said quite enough. You know what? If you can't fucking shut up and listen to me when I'm talking, let me talk to the adults in the room. All right. So now that he can't interrupt anymore, learn to separate fucking reality from a fucking show. I get quoted all the time on things I said on Cornette's show, things I've said on this show. And I heard when I was in the kitchen, well, you guys were on the show last night. I did. So he admitted that he's doing shows, but if the numbers ain't where he fucking wants them, then all of a sudden it's not a show. Hey, man, when I get 50 views on Facebook, it's a fucking show. When I get 6,000 views, it's a fucking show. It doesn't matter. If you turn the camera on and you're performing for the people, regardless of what you're fucking doing, whether you're DJ Eric simulating masturbation with a cell phone, or whether you're Pesci playing a video game, or whether you're me talking to the people about a clown that came here to fucking kill us yesterday, there are elements of this that are a show. And I say things that aren't to be taken and quoted is my fucking real. Well, you said the girls only got their jobs because they're pretty. Well, when you were under the John Laurinaitis era, Yeah, that's how you got your job. He didn't give a fuck what talent they had. See how nice and smoothly this goes when Pesci's not interrupting me? Yeah, during the John Laurinaitis era, he looked through catalog. You can ask Cornette this; he'll go along with me on it. He would thumb through magazines and find these wannabe models, and yeah, well, she's pretty. She would be good.
That's
not
ridiculous.
knowing if they had an ounce of fucking talent or not. We had 10 girls at OVW that Laurinaitis found in fucking magazines, and some of them turned out to have some talent, and some of them didn't. And let me tell you how DJ Eric broke his headphones. You see what you just did with your headphones? Mm-hmm. You know what you did right?
What?
You put them on with both hands. Everyone that ever broke those headphones has got to be cool, and they reach up and they yank them off with one hand, and guess what? You break them. You put them on with two hands, you take them off with two hands. I had a pair here I've been using for 7 years, never fucking once broke them. Christopher broke 3 sets, and then when I said, show me how you put them on and off, and then he showed me, I said, okay. We figured it out. You can't do it like that. 2 hands on, 2 hands off. You do that, fucking things will last for goddamn ever. Take them on and off with one hand, you're going to fucking break them. But see, Pesci has never spent a fucking second in the wrestling business, and he's trying to tell the people what's real and what's not. He's not qualified to say what's real and what's not. No offense to you, you're not qualified to say what's real or what's not. Even if you meet them in a gym or you got in a ring at a fairground convention center show or what the fuck ever, until you've worked a few years in this business, you're not qualified to say what's real and what's not, or whether this guy's like this or like not. That's why if I haven't worked with them and haven't gone up and down the roads with him, I said, well, you know, it's like with MJF. I don't know what the fuck he's really like. I just know he's a good promo. Yeah. He might be the biggest douchebag asshole that ever lived. He might be the nicest guy that ever lived. I have no idea. I haven't worked with him. I have no way to tell you what he's like. I have been around Tully Blanchard. I worked with a lot of people that work with Tully Blanchard, and to a man, they all say he was a fucking asshole. I didn't work on any particular cards with him, but I was on a lot of cards he was at. I saw how he was. I saw how he treated people. I got Cornette's reports. Now, of course, I just can't listen to Cornette because, like we've said earlier, Cornette fucking hates everybody. If I hated everybody Cornette hated, I wouldn't have a fucking friend in the world, apparently. But when enough people come to you with the same story, it's like when 43 people say that Donald Trump sexually molested them, raped them, or assaulted them. At some point, you have to listen to those 43 people. If it's just Pesci with a grudge, hey, Donald Trump grabbed my tiny dick, and I don't know why he did that, King, as well. Really? Trump grabbed your dick? Well, if Schmidt and 18 other people in here say, yeah, Trump grabbed my dick too. Oh, okay. Well, we got a dick grabber amongst us. We have a fucking problem. I don't think 20 of you would fucking lie. Maybe Pesci would, maybe even Schmidt would, but I don't think the other 18 people would fucking lie about it. So when you have enough people tell you the same fucking story, sorry I talked over the entire match. Oh, we're doing a watch along. This is watching paint dry. I bet Mountain Timer wish he'd fucking shut his mouth and fucking hung around.
And, hey, there's a guy you know in there too.
He'd be loving this right now. But I got 32 motherfucking years in this business. I managed and trained just about every fucking top guy that's up there that's still up there making money. Name me the guys that Jimmy managed, trained, developed that are still up there making money, and I can give you that fucking list. That's a zero, folks. That's a maybe you go out by that one. That's a fucking zero. There you go. None. So I think I'm the motherfucking one that's goddamn qualified. But when they're on a television show working you, and then they do another television show to work you from the television show where they were working you, you got double worked, and Pesci fucking fell for it. So Pesci's trying to state with no background, no knowledge whatsoever, trying to tell you what's real and what's not. He's not qualified. Defer to me. King, was that real? Well, good. I got some knowledge about the situation. I know Cena pretty good. Now, I didn't know the Bella twins. I knew probably what they wanted. I'm sure that they would have liked for all that to have panned out. But I know what's in Cena's head. He's got a fucking history. And when you get engaged on television, it's about as real as I'm trying to think of something stupid me and Jimmy did. Me and Jimmy, I locked Jimmy in the trunk of the car once.
Or Scooby in the fence.
Tire iron, locked him in the trunk of my car and drove around fucking Oxmoor. Okay, it wasn't real, guys. We were trying to get some attention. We were trying to stir some shit. We pulled the same stunt in LaGrange. Guess what? It wasn't real. It was a show that happened not to be filmed. It was a fucking show. So when you see people do shit on television, 99.9% sure that wasn't real. Just in case something real ever happens on television, like maybe the Bret Hart screw job, which people to this day are trying to tell me how that went, who was in, who wasn't. No, I know who fucking in with who wasn't. I know what I provided. I know what Cornette provided. I know what Russo did or did not provide. You don't get to fucking tell me. You weren't there. You didn't have fucking shit to do with it. You're a fucking mark who was absorbing information from various different sources who were all fucking working you. That's how that shit works. So yeah, that's what irritates me when people that aren't qualified are fucking trying to tell you what's real and what's not. And I guarantee you whatever I'm saying to you is probably way more entertaining than whatever's in this fucking ring right now. So there we go. So if Pesci can come back in and understand his role and understand his fucking position, he's not qualified. He's got his opinions. He's got what he thinks is real and what's not. And he just proved he's easily worked. He got double worked. So God damn it. I'll bring you back in.
This is a good match so far, by the way.
When I'm talking, that means you all shut the fuck up. It's called the goddamn Kenny Bolin Show. And whenever I do the Pesci Show, when and if that ever happens, if he's talking, I'm the guest. Guess what? He'll shut up because I'm the bigger fucking name. I get more fucking views. I've been around a lot fucking longer, and you shut the fuck up when I'm talking, regardless of whatever fucking show I'm on. So let's see how fucking much of a lesson. Pesci, have you learned your lesson?
Look at him counting money.
He's telling me how fucking broke he is.
What?
Tell me how fucking broke he is. Now he's trying to work. But you ain't impressing nobody. You ain't. I got more than that sitting over here. That's
oh no, I was counting. I owe somebody some money.
Oh, is that what it is? No, you're trying to fucking big dog me. You're trying to big dog me, acting like, oh, I know what I'm talking about. I got some money. I know what you're fucking doing.
Right.
What are you talking
King.
about, King? I didn't even know you were going to bring me back on.
Hey,
I
King.
just let my
Oh,
animals.
so you thought you were gone for the night because you wouldn't shut up when I was talking. You
No,
thought
but I was watching Andrade's first match.
When you're gone for the night, you won't be able to get back in here. There's a thing called kick the guest out. Removing and kicking the guest out are two different worlds. Trust
and
me.
I'm buying a lawnmower, and I had to make sure I didn't
you're talking when I'm talking. Is there a fucking reason for that? I said when I don't want you in the room anymore, there's a thing called kick the guest out. You've probably seen it. So when I don't want you on, what I don't want you doing is talking when I'm fucking talking and trying to make a point, and that goes for either fucking one of you. Schmidt's pretty good at not doing that. You need to brush up your skills a little bit.
That is Schmidt's. That's Schmidt's best.
Is anybody in the chat room
best quality?
Are you still talking when I'm talking?
No.
You just fucking were. Now you're a liar. You just fucking were. Look at Schmidt. Schmitz is my guy.
Well, King, I can't be. You want me to be a mute?
There you go. I'm
still
still talking and you're talking. Is there a reason? Now you can talk.
I didn't find
I gave him a chance to talk and he won't talk. He's Mountain Timer Jr. He's Mountain Timer Jr. You give him a chance and then he don't show up, speak, or do whatever. You goddamn right.
Well, I am a junior, but not.
You're goddamn right. The king has spoken. Timmy Lee knows what's going on. Guess what? Timmy Lee's actually been in the wrestling business. But Timmy Lee didn't manage John Cena. Timmy Lee didn't ride up and down the roads with John Cena for several fucking years. So Timmy Lee, even though he's been in the business, probably isn't qualified to tell you what's real and what ain't between John Cena and Nikki fucking Bella. Well, who did I piss off that just left? Who's Pesci's support team? Who's that?
Michael
Give
Wright.
me a name. Somebody cough up a name.
Michigan Mike.
He's got a badge. He left during this. Holy shit. All right. See you later.
All right,
see you later.
What are your thoughts on Matt Sydal?
Love you, Mike.
You had him in OVW.
Matt Sydal. I converse with Matt Sydal all the time. He'll tell you what a fucking stooge. You know why? He's qualified to tell you who stooges are. And he will be the first to tell you what a fucking stooge Colt Cabana is. Now, I guess they're both in the same company right now, so he may not badmouth him now. But he was in the backseat of a car with me when we exposed Colt Cabana for being the company stooge, blowing the tiny microscopic cock of what was his name? Something Roadkill.
Amish Roadkill.
Amish Roadkill. Yeah,
Hey, we needed you to do that for the soundbite. We got a great soundbite when you said that shit about DJ Eric masturbating. That was awesome.
Oh, thank you. That's what I meant to do.
Pull your pants up, Pesci.
Well, we're making videos for you. You just haven't seen them yet.
All right, hold on. We got Matt Hardy
you, South
here.
Cody, and thank you for bailing the show out last night with your $26 in donations.
Hold on, we got 50-year-old men talking.
And did y'all know what else I didn't need? I didn't need a script to have a talk with Pesci to make him understand. And I wasn't even planning on coming back yet. I still had shit to do, and I'm hearing Pesci say, "Well, that was real." Well, he don't fucking know if it was or wasn't. Defer to me. Ask me if it was fucking real or not.
Well, he had his thingy and her thingy.
You don't even know that. Have you got fucking film that he ever fucked her? Have you got film?
It. She admitted it.
I can admit that you were fucking Pablo today, but that don't make it real, you stupid fuck.
Poor Pablo.
Did he fuck Pablo? If you got film, Schmidt, you would have the clips before I would.
I would never.
He had his thingy in her. Who gives a fuck if he had his thingy in her? Am
That's
I going to marry every girl that I ever had my thingy in? Pesci? Quit being fucking stupid. For crying
well, you are if your initials are JC.
Well, look who didn't leave after all. You hung around. It ain't fucking paint drying now. No, I'm not shook up. I hate it when people that aren't qualified try to tell me what's going on in my fucking business. My business that I spent 32 fucking years in. Walked away at my own accord. Didn't have to get fired from 16 fucking different companies. Stayed with the same company out of loyalty. 17 fucking years with Ohio Valley Wrestling. Hang on, I need my fucking Pepsi.
AA, baby.
Well, I like AA. Let's hear what AA say. I probably talked over his host shit. I think I just did.
His son won his debut match last week. He looked decent.
What's his son's name?
Brock Anderson.
All right. Won his debut match. Well,
last week.
Well, guess who won the pony? Arn Anderson's son won his first match. Who did he wrestle?
I can't remember now. But he's in a tag match, I think. But
well, that's terrifying.
He looked good though. Who's it?
Well, Arn's bumping days are over.
Aleister Black's in AEW.
Aleister Black.
Yeah.
All right.
Me and some others were having a talk about him last night.
So his wife works for WWE, but he's working over here.
Is that Colonel Parker?
So it looks like.
To Aleister Black, he just got fired.
Yeah. Aleister Black. Well, they're calling him.
We were talking about him last night. The WWE was betting the bank on him. He thought he was the fucking Undertaker. And trust me, he wasn't going to sell a fucking ticket.
Oh.
He's not going to sell a fucking ticket there either. I don't give a fuck when anybody says, put him in the main event, pick somebody else, and is the attendance going to go up? That's what we call selling tickets.
See that outfit he's wearing? I would wear that.
If I hear Pesci talking when I'm talking, I don't know why that's happening. If OVW averages 200 people a show, and then we do a show and it draws 188, okay, that main event lost people. If we draw 288, well, that match brought us an extra 88 people. So when you book these people, if your crowd goes up dramatically, okay, they sold some tickets. If it goes down dramatically, they took tickets away from you. If it stays status quo, once again, he didn't sell you any tickets. So some people have defended, well, there were still 5,000 people at that show that he was on. Okay, they were fucking coming anyway. What did he increase the crowd? And when your main event increases the crowd, that's how you judge that. Now, if they're all sellouts anyway, then who gives a shit?
His name is Malachi Black instead of
Well,
Aleister
of course
Black.
it is. Of course it is, because WWE owns everything.
You know who I thought it was going to be? Oh, my God, it's Ron Broman.
And that tells me that AEW, sorry, guys, I know I'm doing a watch-along of your network, and no, I don't give a fuck if you hired me for anything or not. I think I could help you, but I don't need the job that fucking bad. The fact that you're bringing him in, I don't know what the fuck you're paying him, but you're wasting payroll. He's not going to sell any fucking tickets. He didn't sell any tickets with WWE. They already have an Undertaker. This guy thinks he's the Undertaker. For quite some time, Ken Anderson thought he was Stone Cold Steve Austin. Ken Anderson could have been one of the greatest bump-taking managers in the history of wrestling. Great promo, great bump taker, but was not Stone Cold Steve Austin. We already had one. When I got in pro wrestling, I could have tried to be the next Jerry Lawler. Well, guess what? Our Jerry Lawler wasn't going anywhere anytime soon. So I decided to be the Jerry Lawler of managers. I got my foot in the door with the endorsement, which never happened, of Jim Cornette. And me, because Jimmy wasn't managing. Jimmy was doing commentary or backstage production or whatever. Jimmy was barely even on camera. So I told all the fans, Jimmy handed the racket down to me. Yes, I conversed with Jimmy on this and told him what I was doing. Yeah, it sounds good. And whenever I come back or whenever you and I work a show together, I'll let everybody know you're a lying fucking cocksucker and I want my goddamn racket back. How dare you fucking have my racket? Which is more or less what we did at OVW. I was fired the day he got there. Yeah, I was fired. Kenny got fired. Pesci, do you think I really got fucking fired from OVW? Showed up the next week with a new fucking stable. You can't work here unless you get your own people. Well, they already knew what people I was going to have. Bull Buchanan was one of them.
It was then a gimmick opportunity.
Then Cena, then Rico.
It was
Rico, then Cena. Go ahead.
Right. It was a gimmick opportunity.
A gimmick opportunity. Wasn't real. Kenny didn't get fired. The fans are saying, you got fired. He got fired from a company that has a working agreement with them. It would be like if I got fired at OVW, showed up in WWE, Bolin, you got fired. Yeah, thank God.
Got promoted.
Look at goddamn pay difference, you stupid fucks. You dumbass fucking Mark. Yeah, I got fired. Look what happened. Hey, Cena got fired too. Cena got beat. Did you really beat Cena? Like I said, my matches were just as real. Oh, the cops were very impressed. They looked up on their phones out here and watched me beat Cena's ass on YouTube. They were up. Chris was apologizing to him for me wearing all his pink and purple and the pink shoes and the knockoff South Beach Nike shoes I've got on. And the cops said, oh, this is the most entertaining call we've ever had. They said, your dad's a legend, man. He beat John Cena. He said, he's already told you that. I said, you goddamn right I told him that. I needed to validate who the fuck I was and why we don't tolerate fucking people threatening our goddamn lives on my street, the lovely street of Cherokee fucking Road.
Well, and John Cena's the number one.
Lindsay come in here for some
In my world, Brad, second rule is don't rat on your friends.
And always keep your mouth shut.
Well, who got ratted on?
I'm answering something Mountain Timer put.
But
why are you paying attention to Mountain Timer when I'm trying to talk to you and teach you some shit?
Now, Kenny, don't forget that John Cena's in like the number one movie right now. So of course you got to put your own shit out there. You just beat a $40 million a year movie star.
That's what I said. I didn't beat The Rock, but I worked with him.
Right.
But I worked with him. Didn't beat him though.
You beat a guy who's playing
beat Mark Henry,
brother in the number one movie
beat
right
Iron
now.
Man, Rob Conway. I've beaten every world champion there is except
Rico.
I think somebody traced it back to where I actually beat a WCW world champion. Did Cena ever hold the version of the WCW champ?
Probably.
That's what some people are saying because I kept wanting to fight Russo. I wanted Russo in a shoot match so I could beat somebody with the WCW title. And it was either him or that little fucking actor. Who did they hire?
David Arquette.
Yeah, I wanted to fight him or Arquette. Russo would give me a better fight. I have no doubt about that.
I don't know. Arquette's a pretty tough little crazy fucker.
Yeah, he ain't gonna beat me. Who's that guy? Not even at age 61 is David Arquette fucking beat me.
That's Ricky Starks. He's pretty good. Taz's son is in there as well. He's training to be a wrestler.
Third rule: Schmidt rolls with Kenny. Well, Schmidt's welcome to my home anytime. You should be sitting here eating pizza with me that Pesci's paying for. Is what you should be doing.
I thought Pesci was buying you pizza another day.
No, Pesci backed out of the deal. He fucked me over.
No, I said name the day.
I wanted pizza today. Where is it?
Get it.
No, we'll do it Friday. You doing the watch along, or are you mad at me now?
Well, if you want me to, I can. I got to see if I mean, sure. I would always do it.
Are you busy? Do you have a show?
I just don't know.
I heard you say on last night's show, you said, I don't
know if I'll have $1 million on Friday.
And when I was in the kitchen, you said on last night's show, and you've been telling everybody they're not shows. Even though when I'm in the kitchen, you don't think I'm listening. You said on last night's show. Well,
yeah, I did that for you.
See how nice Pesci is. How can I ever yell at him? How can I ever yell at Pesci?
I'll be working Friday.
So I said, King, I'll do that Friday. I just don't know if I'll have $1 million on Friday.
I've never ordered $1 million pizza in my life. Never ordered.
Not for pizza. I'm talking about.
You're sitting there counting out that goddamn wad of cash there that would choke me. Did y'all
to buy something with? I buy shit with my money. I don't get to keep it.
Mm-hmm. I would assume.
Don't we all?
Somebody just called me and said they found me a washer, and I was counting to see if I had the money on them to go give me a washer.
How much do they want for the washer?
They wanted it's like a $600 washer, but it was like normally $1,200.
Or like a front loader, brand new type.
One of those ones they got the glass, and I was counting the money while I was in timeout.
AMC, I'm going to cover this real quick. AMC's taking a beating, but we told everybody it was going to be taking a beating pretty soon, and
I bought more.
It took one today.
Good job.
To buy more. This is the time to do it. We're sitting on 6,000 shares. Chris wanted to buy more. I said, Chris, what's it matter? We got over fucking 6,000 shares. I mean, does it matter if we have 6,050? Does it matter if we have 6,100? Does it matter?
Here we go.
And he says it does, and I say it don't. Who's the girl?
The bunny.
We call that dinner.
Oh, is that the bunny? Okay, I've heard of the bunny.
And then the girl, the girl,
bunny's supposed to be pretty good.
Chris Statlander is the girl with the guy with the sunglasses and the jean jacket. Oh, the Orange Cassidy.
I hate the fake jeans. He used to come in real jeans.
Okay, she's a bat.
Mm-hmm.
She hangs upside down like a bat. Who's he?
That's Orange Cassidy. That's the guy who puts his hands in his pocket.
Okay, that's the guy that Chris really likes, and I like what I've seen because he don't look like he could whip butter with an outboard motor.
I got his shirt.
A line that Cornette stole, by the way.
I was gonna say, come on, Jimmy.
Yeah. He doesn't know whether to wind his ass or scratch his watch.
The fans were starting to love him, and then COVID.
You know what? He might go ass over tea kettle. You got to be careful.
Yeah, or he would say, and that goddamn arena was so packed, all you saw was asses and elbows.
Yeah, he's not quick. He's sudden. Let's get all Jimmy shit out here so he doesn't have to do it. Oh, you can't use brass knucks? That must be a new rule. I didn't know about that.
Hell, I don't know. Whatever the fuck. Now here's the thing, Kenny.
Is that the here's the thing? Yeah, is that the doctor?
No, that's Bunny Scott.
Yeah, the bunny.
But no, in all honesty, John Laurinaitis did hire you because of your looks. I hired people based on their fucking ability. Can you talk and can you wrestle, or do you have the potential to do either one? Laurinaitis didn't care. That's why I predicted so many of the girls we hired wouldn't make it, but Laurinaitis didn't care. Well, but Alicia Fox fooled me. I didn't think she had the body to pull through this. She was very lean, very athletic, and didn't seem to want to take shit off anybody. And I didn't think she'd make it after working with Rip Rogers.
And Jimmy calls them pockets.
Because he puts his hands in his pocket.
Why not? I like it. You know why? Because no one else is doing it.
Yeah, I liked it. I loved it.
And not only does he do it, but he does it good. Oh, he took his hands out of his pockets.
He was a fan guy, meaning when they had no fans, King, it killed his gimmick. His gimmick works best with the crowd.
Well, of course. Well, anybody's gimmick works better when you have fans.
Not all. Like Austin could have survived without a crowd.
You're now.
Either on to the match. Pesci, shut up.
Anybody's fucking matches are going to be better if they're in fucking real people. Yeah, exactly. Anybody. Nobody has a better match in front of monitors.
Yeah, or a bunch of wrestling school people who are told to cheer and when to boo.
OVW proved that. We tried that. Didn't work.
Yeah, but Orange Cassidy, man, he's decent. I mean, he's different.
Yeah, I'm entertained by it. It's different. I don't give a fuck Cornette likes it or not. Would I buy a ticket to see him go for the world title? Probably not, but I would be glad he was on the card.
There you go.
I would be glad he was on the card.
Jimmy Hart was on a card.
Read DJ Eric.
I look at him like a Jimmy Hart, except he's a wrestler.
Similar.
Hey, Dad, the blade used to wrestle at the old Davis Arena.
Yeah, the bald guy with the beard there.
As Pepper Parks when they would tape HWA.
Yeah.
What's he saying? The blade used to wrestle. What's he talking about?
The guy with the bald head and the beard, not Orange Cassidy.
His name is
Blade.
Yeah.
That he used to wrestle
that
here.
Was?
Yeah, he was Pepper Parks in Heartland.
The Blade is married to the bunny.
Let me tell you what an impression he made. I don't remember anybody named Pepper Parks.
And it's not a work. It's a real thing. He's married to the bunny in real life.
He is.
Pesci, letting us know what's real and what ain't. Was you at the wedding?
He was.
No, but this one has been documented.
Was you at the wedding?
He was a flower boy.
Have you seen the paperwork?
No, but
have you contacted the courthouse once again?
But Dustin Rhodes.
I don't give a fuck what Dustin Rhodes said. He's a fucking worker. He's a fucking worker. There's a lot of people thought that I was married to Maria Kanellis. You know why? Because Maria Kanellis told people that we were married.
I never thought that.
Now shut the fuck up. Do you know why she told people we were married? Because she was trying to piss off CM Punk. And she knew nothing would make him madder than telling fans that her and I were an item and that we had gotten married. And she was actually going by Maria Kanellis Bolin on her fucking Facebook page.
Maria Kanellis.
And fans thought, and no, shut up. You're talking, Pesci. Shut the fuck up. And people thought it was real because Maria Kanellis said it was. Well, guess what? We worked everybody because when I read it, I said, well, this is nice. I didn't realize I had this type of ability with the women. So I went along with it. So because I said it was real and she said it was real, everybody thought it was fucking real. And then Cornette says, well, yeah, I was there. I saw the whole thing. So now three of us have confirmed it's real. Well, until you see a fucking marriage fucking license, and I'm not going to say they're not, they probably are, but he doesn't know. He knows what the fans fucking want him to know. But he's sitting there like a fucking smart guy, thinks he fucking knows everything.
I saw the pictures on their Instagram.
I don't give a fuck what you saw. You can't stage a fucking wedding, you dumbass fucking Mark. God damn, Pesci. Just because you saw pictures on the internet You can fucking Photoshop any
Well, how
goddamn
about we
thing
put a
these
couple
days.
bucks on
I
it?
don't give a fuck what you saw. Unless you were there at the wedding, saw the goddamn legal work, saw the paperwork, saw the goddamn documented license, you know what they fucking want you to know.
Well, I
Quit
got
acting like
100 that
fucking
they're
smart
married.
guy. You don't fucking know. You know what they
Ken-
want you to know.
Hey,
Me
Kenny.
and Maria Kanellis were not married, but people thought we were because we said we were.
Kenny.
We could have photoshopped pictures and made it look like we were really fucking married. We didn't take it that far. I know they had Photoshop back then.
Yeah.
God
Does
damn.
Wikipedia work?
Hey, Kenny.
I was married to Cherry Pop as well.
Yeah,
DJ
well,
Eric,
I was gonna say
certainly
you were married to. I thought they called her Cherry Valance. Or I guess that was her name.
No,
in
it was Cherry
WWE.
Pop. I discovered her at a strip bar and brought her to OVW for television. And Jimmy
Did you
fell in love.
really?
Jimmy fell in love with. Actually, I discovered her at no, it wasn't a strip bar. You know where I
Okay.
found her?
Where?
Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut.
Here in Louisville.
And she come out and hugging on me and sat on my lap. She says, "I'd love to be on your show." I said, "You keep doing that, you're going to make it." So I took her and introduced her to Cornette. And of course, she did. I guarantee you, she was a hot tub girl. I guarantee you, she made the hot tub. And so I introduced her to Cornette. I had a girlfriend at the time, so I couldn't do anything with it. So I introduced her to Cornette. I said, "Jimmy, I said, this cute little thing here wants to be on OVW television. Do we have a slot for her?" He says, "How open-minded is she?" I said, "She's pretty open-minded." So next thing you know, Cherry Pop's on television. So no, I was not married to Cherry Pop. Did you hit it, Kenny? I will not confirm nor deny any hitting of the Cherry Pop. And we used to have her suck a lollipop on television just to tantalize Jimmy. She would be sucking that lollipop during interviews with Jimmy.
I remember. Yeah.
I remember Cherry Pop very well. I discovered her at a Pizza Hut. Actually, she discovered me. She came over and sat on my lap, put her arms around me, and said, "I would like to be on your show, Kenny." I said, "Well, I got a feeling you might be able to make it."
Here in Louisville,
The shit might not work on me, but it'll work on the guy that can hire you. So there we go.
A Louisville Pizza Hut of all places.
Deanna Kane was kind of technically my girlfriend for about, well, where did the Deanna Kane statement go? I saw that. There we go. Deanna Kane lived with me for 3 months. Cornette loved her, but they tried to get her in the version of the hot tub at that time. That didn't fly. Sin tried to get her to take some shit she didn't want to take. That didn't fly. Jim Ross loved her. Cornette really liked her, but something happened somewhere. Basically, when she refused to get in that hot tub, the version of, there wasn't officially a hot tub then, but when she didn't do the version of the hot tub and didn't take the shit that Sin wanted her to take, her push got killed in a hurry, and she lived with me for about 3 months. She was kind of a goth girl, very beautiful girl too. Still is. She's in her 40s now, and she's still a gorgeous woman.
I will say Cherry Pop made it on WWE as Cherry Valance. She was with Deuce and Domino or whatever.
Who's that?
Cherry Pop made it to WWE as Wasn't that her?
That's somebody else.
Oh, okay.
That's somebody else. No, Cherry Pop was on she never made it to the new building. Cherry Pop was only in the old building. And she sucked a lollipop during the shows. No, the Cherry you're talking about was on roller skates and was with Deuce and Domino. See, once again, you were stating shit that what in fact you thought because you heard the name Cherry, you thought you knew what you were talking about, but you didn't. This show is full of disinformation. Thank God I'm here. Thank God I came back. You guys are just saying all kinds of shit that ain't true. And what's Pesci got in that? Tobacco spit? What's he got there? Is that tea? Chocolate milk? What's he got?
It's called hillbilly tea or ghetto tea. Whichever.
And if these people ain't donating for the fucking education and promos they're getting tonight, shame on all of you. I should cut the goddamn podcast right now. Not even do the last fucking 30 minutes.
All right, here we go.
That's what I should do. No script, no nothing. All I got to do is hear ignorance and I respond. Well, Pesci's mad at me because his mother's watching.
Well, you were
she ain't
friends with Jim
tonight.
You were friends with.
She ain't watching tonight. She's actually
good. She picked a good night not to watch because I had to slap her little boy around a little bit.
They're on the boat.
Why is one of Pesci's lenses dark and the other one ain't?
I don't know.
Because they go down, King.
Oh, okay.
So why are you watching with one eye? Maybe that would help you.
This is good eye.
Keep one eye on your and keep the other eye on your
mouth. You better watch your mouth, son. You better watch your mouth.
What I was going to say was you're used to being around bullshit because you were friends with Jimmy for 45 years.
Well, I can't do anything good for you, King, if I can't speak.
Did he just pop off again? I can't do anything good for you if I
can't speak. That's just a fact.
The best you've ever done for me is when people pay me to have you shut up. You ever see how much money we make when they pay you to shut up?
That's true. They do.
What have we made in here tonight? $15 fucking. This is going to be the all-time worst fucking record show we've ever done. This is going to be the worst.
I was asked to be a guest.
Or don't worry. Pesci's. Oh, there you go. Pesci's donating.
Why do you always have to have an excuse? You always said whenever you have me on the show, it's a guaranteed moneymaker.
Nice.
Why you always got to have an excuse?
I didn't say that.
You didn't
I
make
said
money
when
tonight.
it's a show I
you
plan.
didn't make money tonight.
King, I was asked to come on by you tonight. I said, I'll come on. I don't have any ideas.
What's
I
that got
told
to
you
do
on the
with
last show I was on.
When have you ever had an idea? When have you ever had an idea?
I've had ideas, but every time I speak, you tell me to be quiet. So how could I even do anything for you?
He's fucking with you, Pesci. Just deal with it.
I am. That's why I'm being quiet and watching the show.
He thinks it's real.
You're not supposed to be quiet.
The sheriff is entertained. The sheriff just offered $10. $10 on the porch for putting the boys in check. I'm going on the porch hard.
He doesn't like clowns.
Yeah, I don't mind you being armed that day. If that clown's lurking around, I wouldn't mind you firing off a couple of rounds to deter him to go the other direction.
I was gonna say, do you need to borrow a gun?
Brad,
Yeah,
I didn't even
like
cry when I
clowns
went to prison.
Chris was daring him. We didn't know he had a gun at the time. I told Chris, I said, hey, if he's that confident to fight all three of us, he's got more in that knife. And he says, that's okay. He says, I'm within about 12 feet of him. He says, all I need is 20. If he even acts like he's going to use that knife or that gun, he said, both will be shoved up his ass and he's leaving here dead. I said, and I kept telling him, I said, I wouldn't come up those fucking steps. You better walk away. But he wouldn't walk away. He waited for the police until it was evident they were coming. When he heard the sirens, well, I knew they wouldn't turn the sirens on to come here to arrest this fucking guy. But he heard the sirens and he panicked. So now he ditches his duffel bags over at the neighbor's house in the weeds, and he's heading up Cherokee Road past the cemetery. Well, goddamn, that story really entertained Schmidt. He just fucking walked away. Well, at least Pesci, at least you're listening. That's something. Hillbilly T, right? Always listening. I don't know about that. So, well, let's let Schmidt. He's been distracted here for some reason, so he can get his headphones on. There we go. Right. So fucking he ditches his bags, and then he acts like he's going to talk his way out of this. This is how messed out of his head he was, and he'd just been arrested in the previous 7 days. We didn't know that at the time. Who's the guy talking? Who's the guy talking?
A UFC promoter guy, and then that's Jorge Masvidal and Amanda Nunes. No, they're both like UFC.
All right, let me hear him. Let me evaluate this guy. You know who he sounds like? Bischoff.
Kinda, yeah.
The minute I heard him, I thought it was Bischoff talking. Well, I'll be rooting for him then if his guy's fighting McGregor.
Yeah, fuck Conor McGregor. He's a bitch.
But yet there he is on their camera with their microphone.
Oh, my God. Well, if that's the case, JJ, you better fucking make sure you have enough money to keep that son of a bitch car on the road.
You know what? He ain't getting any heat with that at all. They just named a bunch of people that these guys don't know who are.
That looks like Pete Rosen or whatever the guy you had on the show.
Only people like me know who the fuck Eddie Graham is from back then. Come on.
They're giving him Cornette's role. That's what they were setting Cornette up to do.
Yeah. I know real wrestling, the Midnight Express, and
yeah, they were real.
Blah, blah, blah. Basically, that's what he is. He's doing Cornette's gig.
Well, what's JJ going to be maintaining?
Check PayPal at the end of the show. Or you could check it now. You don't have to share it.
Yeah, JJ's going to be getting that extra child tax credit, the $300 a week or whatever. Well, save your money, JJ.
Save your money, JJ.
Don't bail everybody else out. Take care of yourself and your kid first.
Well, Pesci, that was very nice of you. Can you send me some more?
No.
That was very nice. Now, Pesci, can you, because I'll send it back to you if times are tough. I'm dead serious. If times are tough, I'll send that back to you. I'm dead serious.
King, I'm a master at living and when times are tough. I just said I like.
So am I.
Well,
I just said I like to show value on days when I come on your show. I like to help you out.
Okay.
I don't want to be
I appreciate
a mute.
that.
What did he donate?
He donated $50.
All right,
and
so
just to prove it. Not as Joe Pesci. He needs to set up a Joe Pesci PayPal account.
There's Lance
the
Hoyt.
the clown's blocking it out.
There's Lance Hoyt / Lance Archer or whatever.
Okay.
And Jake the Snake.
He said, if times are rough, I live in rough times. That's how my life has always been. Rough.
The reverse outsider's edge. Or whatever the fuck.
Well, that's a big help, Pesci. I appreciate it. But you know what? We gave these fans $50 worth of entertainment by me yelling at you and Schmidt. So not so much Schmidt this time. Yeah. Schmidt was sitting back. He's a Schmidt. Fuck, I'm going to send Kenny $50 for that one.
Say, sun shines on a dog's ass every now and then. Next week, coffin match.
I mean, we're actually at like 80 though, King.
Are we?
Yeah, there was a 10. There was a couple smidgies in there. We'll get you one time when I first came on the show.
Is there some donations that I missed?
Yeah, a couple people donated, King. I was not the only donation. I wouldn't say that funny ass shit if it wasn't true. There was a 10 there.
Eric Montgomery sent $10 to Cash App. I had not seen that.
Bob donated. There was a 10 on there somewhere. There was a couple. I didn't say there was $1 million, but there was money.
Bob donated 2 and said he's donated enough.
Who's that?
Hazelwood donated.
Yeah, Hazelwood donated $2 and said I've donated enough when you were ranting about Mountain Timer.
Lindsay Mann's donated.
Yeah, that's right. That was another like $2. So
there was a 10 in there because I remember seeing yellow.
Well, let me go back and see how many I can find because I
tried to read a donation off and King told me to be quiet.
I was kind of focused on Pesci at the time, and I'm sure I missed some things. So let me see what all I missed.
Pesci support team donated 10. I know that.
Yeah, Michael Ryder.
27. Yeah, you're about.
And then he left. Then he left. What was that about?
Yeah, you probably got $90 in there or so. I'd say.
Because you were probably shitting on me.
Well, we got 60 counting Pesci and Eric. I'm scrolling the fuck way back and haven't seen a donation yet.
And Michael Ryder's and Lindsay Mann's and Bob Hazelwood, and there was a couple other little smidgies in there.
Bob Hazelwood donated $2.
And you can't go to the beginning of the show because I can't.
Nope. I scrolled all the way back as far as I could and not one donation.
I promise you, King, if you somehow can figure it out, we're close to $80, $90.
Well, there ain't no way for me to figure it out.
I always had my one eye on the money.
Why are you arguing with me?
I'm not arguing. I'm trying to help you out.
It sounds to me like you're arguing with me. King, have you watched the new movie Tomorrow's War on Prime? If not, it's a good one. I have not. I have not seen it. I've been getting caught back up and Justified again. I'm just about through season 1 again. Those some bitches are so good. I love
Raylan Givens.
Comment a lot.
Schmidt, did you know me when I drove the identical car that Raylan Givens drove? We had the same car, the Black Thunderbird. I'm sorry, the Black Lincoln Town Car. And me and Raylan Givens had the same cars. That Popeye's chicken sandwich looks good. Pesci, send me a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
They are good. Especially the spicy one.
My guess is
that would be cheaper than a pizza, but you don't want me to do it through this Uber Eats. They were charging King on my show. I was telling people it was $14 for me to get a delivery last night.
Oh my fucking God. No, don't do that. Anytime we do
just call and I'll send you the money to your PayPal.
Yeah, we might look at doing something Friday.
I said pick the pizza. You said I'll let you know.
So I guess it's me and you Friday. Schmidt can't be here, right?
Yep, I'll be at work.
I just said I don't have right now. I'm just kind of out of ideas. I wish I had something better.
Pesci, I have never had an idea for a show. Last night was the closest thing I had for an idea, and it was to tell what happened with the clown.
Yeah, but
you
the
don't
problem
have
was
to have
we
an
built
idea.
it up to where we did
Pesci,
well.
Pesci, you're talking when I'm talking again. The best advice I can ever give you is don't worry about ideas. Don't worry about scripts. Be you. You're the entertainment. I'm the entertainment. Be you. You don't have to have ideas. I say something, you say something. You say something, I say something. We provided a lot of entertainment for this show tonight because you were telling me what was real in wrestling. And I came over here to let you know you're not qualified to tell me what's real. That was the entertainment. You didn't need an idea. I guarantee you everybody's favorite segment of this show tonight was me and you bitching over the Cena thing. You didn't have to have an idea. You say something, I say something.
No shit. I set that rant up, King. You could ask 3 people. I sent them a message. I go, watch. I'm going to get King on a rant. Schmidt was one of them. And this is before you went on the rant.
No. You did not think that you stating that the marriage was real was what was going to set me off.
No, but I stated something that got you full into it.
No. You stated something that was not true. You didn't know if it was true or not. And you didn't realize that was going to be where I was going to come back in. You may have told some people that eventually tonight I will say something stupid enough that will set the King off. You may have said
I
that.
sent a couple messages.
If you knew exactly, shut up, I'm talking. If you knew exactly what was going to set me off, you would have told people, here's what I'm going to say, and I guarantee it's going to set the King off. Because then you look like you've made a prediction.
You want to see something cool?
You're talking when I'm talking again, and I don't know why.
You're going to want to hear this one.
Go ahead, Pesci.
It's a surprise, King.
Go ahead.
So right before Kenny went on his rant, the 3 people that I messaged in an inbox, they know who they are. And I said, you guys want to see Kenny go on a rant, put a little life in the show? Not even 3.5 minutes later, you're going nuts. All you got to do is ask the 3 people, your fans, the ones I texted, at what time I said you were going to go on the rant. You went on the rant 3 minutes later. That's what I call predicting the future.
He's an idiot. He's an absolute idiot.
Now, I didn't know you were going to do it over the Cena thing.
No.
But when I saw that it bothered you like that.
What in your head did you think was going to trigger me off?
No, when you came back.
You obviously had some. No, hang on.
No, listen, I'll tell you.
You obviously had something in your head that you thought was going to trigger me. What did you think it was?
No, I'll tell you what I thought. Hear me out, King. When you came back and I saw that it tweaked you, that's when I was like, this is one of those times where you could almost say anything opposite and King will go into a rant. So I texted 3 people, watch King go into a rant. This is after I found out that bothered you. I didn't know that would have bothered you like that.
Schmidt? Where'd Schmidt go?
And Schmidt's one of the guys I texted, King.
Schmidt?
Yes, sir.
What the fuck's he talking about?
Oh,
did he text you 3.5 minutes before I came back, or after he had stated the Cena thing?
After I saw that you were upset about the Cena.
Well, how hard was that to predict that I
I thought you would agree.
In a mood. How hard is that to predict? That's like this car being on fire, and I go, I'm going to predict that car's going to blow up.
Well, I guess I got lucky.
No, hang on. Now, if I predict that car's going to blow up and it ain't on fire, that's a hell of a prediction. But when the car's on fire, which I was already on fire, predicting the King's going to blow up is not much of a fucking prediction. I was the car on fire. If the car's not on fire and it's a rainy day, hey, you know what? That Infiniti G35 down there is getting ready to blow up. All right, if it blows, oh goddamn, King's onto some shit. But if the car's on fire, you know what, guys? That car's gonna blow, and they're gonna look around and go, duh. Everyone's gonna go, duh. Schmidt, did you at least send back duh? Did you give him that?
I didn't respond.
You didn't even respond. There you go. So who's the other 2 fans you wrote after I was already on fire and said I was gonna blow up? Who's the other 2?
Randoms.
No, don't give me randoms. You said fans. Obviously, I know who they are. Who are they? Give me names. Who'd you
Jake Hudson or Frank Kurtz.
Oh, God. That's as random as you get. He's banned for 6 months and 2 days. And did you hear that? Do you hear that little fuck went on a podcast and bitching because I had suspended him and said that I was irrelevant and that Cornette was the man and he thinks he's ever going to be seen on this show again?
Oh, God.
When was that, King? When was that?
I saw the video. Somebody sent it to me.
Hey, wait a minute. I know what's wrong with Pesci. He didn't smoke any weed tonight on the show.
That could be the problem. That could be the problem. No, somebody sent me the video. Somebody sent me the video of not Pesci. Pesci's not that stupid.
Jake Hudson has 8 streams.
Yeah, they sent me a video of Jake Hudson. I can't even believe I clicked it. And I clicked it, and he says, yeah, the King suspended me for like 6 months. Well, I'd only suspended him for 5 months, so he's lying already. And then he says, yeah, King's irrelevant in the wrestling business. Cornette's the man. I was like, oh, you stupid fuck. Yes, I got the video. So I don't remember who sent it to me.
I got to see the reasoning behind that.
Stupidity, absolute fucking stupidity. He was mad that I suspended him. Because he kept calling you. And if I tell you not to call Schmidt during the show, guess what Pesci's not going to do? He's not going to call Schmidt during the show. If I tell Schmidt not to call Pesci during the show, guess what Schmidt's not going to do? He's not going to fucking call him. There's a ring. And he's been told, I mean, I know he goes through some shit. I know he's got shit he deals with. I know about the autism. My son's got it. But if I tell my son not to do something, especially when he was 27, he'd have fucking, he might not do it now. But at 27, he'd have probably thought about it. But he knows right from wrong. And then to just say I'm sorry and then do it any fucking way pissed me off. He's been told over and over again not to do this. So then he goes on his little fucking show over there, which Pesci claims gets 121 views. Then he said he was lying. He had 12. Pesci.
You crack a joke, King.
It's not a joke. You know why it wasn't a joke? You weren't laughing and he didn't say LOL.
I thought it was hilarious
when you said. You were trying to make me think, I can't believe you're talking. I can't believe you're talking. You told me he had 121 views with a straight face. Not joking. You were trying to make me feel bad that goof went over there and had more fucking views than I had. You were trying to make me feel bad. I don't give a see. Well, you ought to be blocked too. If you were in that chat while on this show, that's insider trading, motherfucker.
I'm talking about your chat.
That's not accepted in the stock
world. A baller like me can watch 2 shows at once.
You're not a fucking baller. You're a baller. You might like balls.
I'm not a baller, but I'm saying a hood baller.
Well, you just said you're a baller.
He likes to hold balls.
What makes you a baller?
Hood ranch.
Your qualifications. You're obviously smart to the wrestling business. What makes you a baller?
I'm not smart to the wrestling business.
You said you were.
I just said John Cena was fucking Nikki Bella.
No, you said he was married and it was legit and that they were really getting married because they did it in the ring on television to promote a reality show. That's not real. I know these people. You know, the closest thing to real that was ever on those Bella shows is when Aaron the Idol Stevens went there. He didn't want to be on it and he buried everybody on the
Daniel
show.
Bryan.
That was real.
Well, Daniel Bryan's actually
Daniel Bryan's on every week on a reality show. How real do you think it is?
Yeah.
I'm saying he's married to her.
What they're told.
Right.
They do what they're told. They do what the scripts say, and they follow and they film all fucking day till they get some fucking shit they can use. They're not a bit more real. This is way more real. This is 1,000 times more real than anything you ever saw on a Bella show. 1,000 times more.
Hold on, King. Breaking news.
What's the breaking news?
Mountain Timer says, check your Facebook Messenger. He sent you the Jake video again so you can play it after the show.
I knew someone ratted him out. Mountain Timer snitched on him. Well, it ain't going to do me any good. Send it to JJ, and JJ can upload it, and we'll play it right here on the show.
Yeah, it's hard for me to be a rat, King. That probably would be end up hating.
Yeah, you were covering up for your little accomplice is what you were doing. You knew he said that. You didn't want me to know. King will never see this.
No, I didn't see the Jimmy thing.
King will never watch this shitty podcast. He'll never know about it. And then Mountain Timer ratted him out.
Pesci's actually
I
the one.
Knew Mountain Timer ratted him out, but I figured it was up to Mountain Timer to announce that he's the one that.
Wait a minute, Pesci is repackaging Jake, so technically he's like telling Jake what to say. So Pesci,
and I'll tell you a little bit more. Even Mountain Timer tried to cover for Jake's stupid ass because he said, "King, I think he was joking." I watched the video; he wasn't joking. He was pissed. He's upset, and now he wants his fan base, all 12 of them, to think that Cornette's better than me.
Okay.
There you go. And Pesci's covering up for him.
I didn't see that.
I like those AEW logos, though. They look good. AEW should pay me to do these shows because I'm actually pretty fucking nice to them. You're right. You're right, Sheriff. I do need some eggnog. Can you drop me off a couple of bottles next time you come over here?
Pesci roll up a joint.
I did talk about the sheriff to the police officers that were here today. I told him the sheriff comes over here from time to time. We sat on the porch, talked politics. I said I tried to smarten the sheriff up, but it doesn't seem to be taken. I said, can you guys come over here? And if sheriff gets out of line, y'all just pop a cap in his ass. I did talk to the sheriffs about the situation. You remember the girl that pulled out what she said was a taser? She points the gun at the guy. She goes, taser, taser, taser. And so I asked their opinions. These two Louisville, I won't reveal their names because I think I already have. Yeah. I said, give me your opinion on the girl that pulled out the because I'm seeing the taser. The taser's big and yellow, different handle, and it's right here. It's to their chest. The gun is on their hips. I said, let me ask you, because they're trying to leave because I'm talking to them about every fucking thing, talking to them about my beautiful shoes and everything. Christopher wanting them to shoot me if I come off the porch because I shouldn't be walking around like this. And then I say to the officers, one more thing before you go. The girl that pulled the gun said taser, taser, taser. She's got a fucking gun. The gun don't look like the taser. The gun don't feel like the taser. I see the two. And the sheriff, and not the sheriff, but the officer's looking at me. The 27-year-old, he looks at me and he shakes his head. I said, by the shaking of your head, are you telling me there's no fucking way she should know? And he said, I'm telling you, I'm not going to say she didn't get caught up in the moment. He says, but that's where training comes in. He says, I truly think the girl was very sorry for what she did. He says, but how can you reach here or reach there and not realize you've got the gun or the taser, and then you hold it like a gun, not a taser. I've never seen anybody hold a taser like that. And yell, taser, taser, taser. All you got to do is look, oh, it ain't yellow, and it still feel like a fucking taser. That's a split-second fucking decision. And both officers said, yeah, that made us all look bad. It made us all look like fools. And we got to start training. We got to start training our people better, and maybe hire less fucking racists that elect to shoot black people first and let white people walk. The guy yesterday was white. I guarantee you, had he been black and had he done everything this white guy did, he would not have gotten the treatment that this guy got. Black guy, technically a white neighborhood. There's a few black folks that live in this area, but not very many. I guarantee you, this guy being dressed like a fucking, let it be a black guy dressed like a bum. He's got hacksaws, power tools, bolt cutters, all the various things. Sorry to be talking over this great match here. I don't know who anybody is.
The Young Bucks versus Eddie Kingston.
I don't think. I'm not trying to say anybody's racist or not. They're doing what they're taught. And I do not think a black man in the same situation would have got 35 minutes of courtesy. Yeah, they eventually arrested him. I don't think the black guy gets that much of a break. He's not going to stand there for 35 minutes with no cuffs on and not sitting in the backseat of the car while they run paperwork. I mean, this fucking guy had everything they needed 5 minutes into the stop. King, have you watched the movie Tomorrow's? I guess I accidentally hit that.
Now, King,
these police officers had the taser to their chest, and that's probably a good idea. Helps you not pull what you think is a gun, a taser, and have it be a gun and fucking shoot somebody. I like what these officers were doing. It may have happened after this girl did this, but as a matter of fact, I heard them on the news say that the taser's one place, the gun's in another. You know where the fucking taser is, and you know where the fucking gun is. That was the bashing of her to begin with. That was the bashing to begin with. So no, they're not held the same. Not from anybody I've ever fucking seen do it. I've never seen anybody Crockett the fucking taser. I've never fucking once seen it. I've watched enough fucking cop shows. I've seen enough fucking film. Never once have I seen anybody Crockett the taser. That's the Crockett, where they put both hands and they go around looking for somebody to fucking shoot. I didn't mind it when Crockett shot somebody. Never once have I ever seen it. I'm not going to say nobody does it. I've never seen it. I've seen a lot of fucking film on television. I see a lot of TV movies, but I'm basing it on real life when I see people with a taser. Never once have I seen the Crockett on a fucking taser. There you go. Any man pulls a knife on me in 21 feet, he gets a hot one. Well, I disagree with that. Because he can't do much to you from 21 feet away. Now, if he pulls the knife and he charges you and he gets a hot one, I can see that. But if he pulls it and he's fucked up in the head, he's fucked on drugs. Pesci, you can comment on this. He's fucked up on drugs. If Pesci pulls a knife because he's whacked out of his fucking gourd, maybe we don't shoot him or even tase him. We try to talk him down. May not work. It didn't work. We tried to talk his fucker down. The three of us did not want to have to send him to jail. But when he says he's going to come back, he's going to kill us, and he's going to come back and fuck up our women. All right, now we got to take him off the streets. He's not going to be walking the streets. And if Chris has to drag him back up here and the three of us jolly stomp his ass, then so be it. But no, you do not threaten us and our women and get to walk the streets that night. And Choco's a woman, so Chris is going to be very defensive over Choco.
Poor Choco.
And as Chris said, if Maya were here and he's telling me he's going to come back and fuck up our women, and I got Maya upstairs, and this guy's got this little bitty girlfriend, just a little bitty thing. She was even terrified to come down and talk to the police. She was scared that guy would see her ratting him out and that he'd come back for her. She was terrified. And she didn't even come down. The three of us, the two Chris's and me, filed the report. But she was terrified. And she heard in the background him say, I'm going to come back here later tonight and I'm going to kill you all, and then I'm going to fuck up your women. So, if that ain't terroristic threatening, I don't know what the fuck is. We got some thumbtacks. Well, there you go. Well, that adds to a great match here. We got 3 minutes to see some thumbtacks.
Well,
So
Eddie,
we'll stay over a little bit and cover a few things if you guys want to.
Eddie Kingston was wearing a Terry Funk shirt tonight. That's like a mentor.
Well,
so I think he was doing the thumbtacks, and he's not a thumbtack guy all the time.
If it's for Terry, so be it. Anything for Terry, the way I see it. I don't know one person in the ring, and this is the main event. But I don't know.
The Young Bucks. Now the guy in the mask.
The Young Bucks. Okay, I didn't know that was them.
The guy in the mask
Young Bucks shit I've seen.
The guy in the mask is Pinta El Zero Mierda. That's Chris's one of his favorite guys. Mexico.
Oh, Chris likes him. Okay, all right.
Yeah, and Kingston's a great promo. Decent in the ring.
Is he? All right.
Yeah, Pinta El Zero Mierda is he's pretty good.
That was funky how he jumped through the middle rope like that, all for show because there was nothing to gain out of it. Oh, I wonder if they're going to land on those thumbtacks. I'm guessing maybe.
Maybe.
Well, there we go. There you go. Thumbtacks in the ass. That hurts. Oh my God.
All right. The Jake video is in your brand. So after the show's over,
we'll play the brand video. We'll show it after the show.
Fuck off, Mountain Timer.
We don't have much longer.
Say, fuck off, Mountain Timer.
Thank God Pesci donated, or we would have broke last night's record of lousy donations during the course of a show.
Pesci, roll up a joint. You look sad.
Not sad. Far from, actually.
Just miserable. Just miserable.
Sitting on I've been working on something really, it's been cheering me up.
When are we getting the Nut House story?
Well, I sent King a message asking him something. I'm not allowed to just say it happens then.
Oh, okay.
I have to run it.
I haven't seen any messages from you today, so I don't know.
There was a message.
But then again, I took a 3-hour nap before the show because I'm tired.
I always said, I know you get a million messages, but if there was one out of the million you should read, I'd read mine.
So you got top priority on the message board?
No, because usually it's about money, and that's what this show's about.
Well, that's all right.
We need to,
I'm not normally speechless, but I don't know what the fucking say.
All right,
out of the millions of messages you get, fucking read mine because it's about money. Making me out to be a greedy motherfucker.
No, but I'm saying if there's one, I know you get a million fan messages.
Well, it ain't a million. Let's not exaggerate.
I'm not asking you to play turkey. Usually I'm asking you something important. Hey, King, do you think we should do this?
You think it's important. I might not think so.
You're right. But that's why I put $1 behind the shit that I message you.
This is a show about donations.
I guess. Well, you know what? Let me see what you sent me. Let me go see what you sent me.
And play the Jake video so we can call him and get his.
It might have been a video. I think I made a little video for you. Hey, King.
He's banned. He's not going to be on this show.
I said watch the videos. The videos are
I'm bringing it up. Will you let me find it? Give me a second.
And there was an episode I said if you watch the video and tell me you watched it, I'll send you a donation. Just for watching the video.
And, well, I'm getting ready to watch it. So get ready to send me some more money. Address is Musa bin Nasser. She's an Ola Solmania. Does that Solomania? Right. Okay. She's where the capital is. Do you know who can tell me the zip code of the capital? This is great. Of Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia. I assume that's where she was.
Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Riyadh, yeah, the way it's spelled. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. That's the capital. That's how I found out how fucking hot it was there today. I assume she was near the capital. Who knows the zip code? This is the greatest zip code I've ever seen.
90210.
We don't really study Saudi zip codes.
And like the Philippines, it's only 4 digits. So who knows the zip code of Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia? Off the top of their head. You can't look it up. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said it's 4 numbers, Mountain Timer. Don't be stupid. He just gave me 5 numbers when I just said it's 4 numbers. It's 4 numbers. Pesci is getting the road headed south, thinking about payback. Things have been said and his feelings have been hurt. So you think Pesci's splitting?
No, my feelings have not been hurt. You can't hurt my feelings.
You think Pesci's going to get a clown mask and drive down to Louisville? The first clown didn't get the shit done, so maybe Cornette's paying Pesci to come down here and do what the first clown couldn't do. I mean, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. It could happen.
Joe Pesci
who's got a zip code? And if you get it right, I'll know you looked it up.
I'm going to guess like 1999.
$19.99? No, that is 4 numbers though. It's better than Mountain Timer's guess.
I mean, who's
That is
getting
4
Saudi
numbers.
area codes right?
Yeah.
Well, if you were in the military over there,
Pesci, you're the geographical expert. What is your guess on the 4-digit zip code of Riyadh in Saudi Arabia? What's your guess?
I didn't even know they had digits in that country for starters. I thought they just
That's
had
racist.
lines.
That is very racist,
That's-
but go ahead. We wouldn't expect anything else.
no, the camels
I mean-
carry all their mail, Pesci.
Well, in China, do they have
That'd
one?
be a
2, 3,
damn good
4?
idea. I think the camels could do a fine job with that if
They
that were the
could.
case.
They probably could.
Let me get some
I
reading.
did not know this zip code existed. I didn't know there was such a zip code.
Huh.
All right, I guess I'm going to have to reveal it.
King is
The zip code-
taken, I presume.
The zip code for Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Are you ready? The zip code is 00000. If you fuck that zip code up,
Wow.
you have fucked yourself. Apparently, the world starts in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. They got the 0. I wonder who 0001.
That's a sketch.
We need to look that up.
Iraq, probably like Iraq or Qatar.
Well, I don't
or
know.
Kuwait.
I don't know. This is the name of the street where I stay. So Mango has told me exactly where she's at.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Well, I just guessed because when I asked what's the temperature in Saudi Arabia, it said what city. I said, well, I can't think of any fucking cities in Saudi Arabia. I
Shout
said,
out to Chops Talk on Twitch. Good to see you over here.
I said,
Hey,
what?
King, I bring you over some people.
I said, what's the capital? Why does
Riyadh.
T-Maker? What's T-Maker saying no to?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, we don't. Now, I broadcasted on Twitch 3 days in a row, and we don't get dick. And supposedly I have 50 followers, but none of them watch this show.
Hey, one's better than none.
Yeah, maybe in your eyes. One could be the stalker. That might be the stalker for all we know.
Not under Chops Talk. He wouldn't waste the name. He would put a sexy in front of it, just like when I called out his girlfriend on my show.
Well,
Oh yeah, Iraq zip code is not 001. That's what.
Okay, yeah. Well, T-Maker would know. He was probably stationed there at one point or another. What is the zip code for Iraq, T-Maker? If you happen to know it off the top of your head, I'm just. Oh, hang on. Goddamn, what's the name of all my devices? I got Amazon.
Echo. Or
Yeah, thank you. What is the zip code that goes with Echo? Stop. She makes me madder than Pesci. Echo. What zip code for the city 0001?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Quora.com, Yerevan has several zip codes from 0001 to 0099.
Niravan? Echo. What country is Niravan in?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Quora.com, Godre Nirvan is a residential property located in Thane, Mumbai.
Hey, I got it. Baghdad has a zip code of, get this, 00000.
Oh, they have 5.
Baghdad, different areas.
So they had to outdo Saudi Arabia. They had to have a bonus 0.
Now a different Baghdad zip code is 00964. They're all 5 numbers like we are. Weird.
Well, here we go. Well, Iraq is a country. They wouldn't have a zip code. You'd have to zip code it down to
Right, different ones, but I'm just saying.
Give me a city in Iraq. What's a city in Iraq?
Mosul, Mosul.
DJ Eric looked it up. It's what we just had announced here. I thought that was South Africa. So that is strange that Saudi Arabia would have 0000 and they would have 0001 another continent away. That's strange. Wouldn't have thought it would have worked that way. Like in America, the zip codes, the zeros start up in Maine and then they work their way down. And then all the way to California, you get the 9s. We start with the 0s in Maine. The 9s are in California. Kentucky is mainly 4s. I don't know where the 5s start at. I've never really paid much attention to it.
Yeah, the military doesn't use the zip codes of where they're at, like when they're occupying like Vietnam or Iraq, Afghanistan. They use like a relay, like a base in Germany or a base in Japan.
Oh, is that what it is?
They relay, then a plane comes with said mail.
They figure out how to get them everything.
Right.
All right. Well, let's bring up what got
Mr. Jake
Hudson probably banned. He might have got a lifetime ban for this.
He's being repackaged.
Well, I don't think repackaging is going to help him with this one. I don't think so. I don't think the repackaging is going to help him.
Pesci put him up to it though, so
Pesci put him up to it.
He probably did.
I don't see the video. Well, is this the video? Maybe this is it.
I don't know.
Just wanted to do like a late night chat with you, and just do a show every day. Do what? Yeah. Just by the way, I just found out that I'm banned for 6 months from Kenny's show. But you know what? That old man is not relevant in the wrestling business. That old man is not relevant in the wrestling business. Unlike like his friend Mr. Jim Cornette.
There it is, ladies.
Took a lot of balls to do that.
Either that or he's the dumbest motherfucker ever to put on a pair of my shoes, reading my book that he got for fucking free, didn't even pay for the shipping. He's wearing my shoes, reading my book, telling me that I'm not relevant and that Cornette's the man. There you go. My God. And so now what we're going to do, I'm in the mood to have a little bit of fun right now. Y'all good to hang around till 10:30? Is that all right with y'all?
Get him on.
No, we ain't getting him on. He's banned. That breaks the deal. Of course we ain't getting him on. We're going to take a vote.
Jane, what's funny is Jake's good for television.
He was suspended. No, he's not. If he's good for television, he can get his own viewers. When someone's good for television, they do very good drawing numbers on their own fucking shows. So let me turn that off there. I can't. I never even plugged the tablet in tonight. We got 2 hours and it did the whole thing.
That was funny.
DJ says banned for life. That's kind of where I'm leaning. I thought
it was funny.
I want to shut the fuck up.
I thought it was funny.
Both of you might be banned for life.
Took a lot of balls to say that.
It takes a lot of stupidity to say that. See, that's the difference between you and me, Pesci. You see balls and braveness, and I see absolute fucking stupidity.
No, because I know Jake don't mean that like that.
No. He meant it. Just like who was it that said that when you said that you were joking, whatever it was you said, and I said, no, you weren't. You were joking. He's dead fucking serious. What? All right. Before we go any further, here I am breaking my rules, putting up a guy's comments that doesn't have a badge. You've had ample opportunity the last 3 days to get a badge. Why will you not invest $2.99 to help the king out, or $6.99, or like even Mountain Timer did, $24.95 to support the show? Why can you not do $2? Mountain Timer wants to play it again. I think that's a good idea. JJ, play it again. I want to make.
Just want to do like a late night chat with you, and just do a show every day. Do what? Yeah. Just by the way, I just found out that I'm banned for 6 months from Kenny's show. But you know what? That old man is not relevant in the wrestling business.
That old man.
That old man is not relevant in the wrestling business. Unlike like his friend Mr. Jim Cornette.
And if you notice when he says at the end, he smiles. He starts to smile. When
he smiles.
No, I didn't see a smile. No, I didn't see a smile. I saw hatred. I saw hatred. I saw disgust. Pesci's talking and I'm talking. He don't learn very well, does he?
I've learned something.
I saw
about
hatred. I saw disgust. I don't know why you're talking. I'm talking. I saw hatred. I saw disgust. I saw anger. I saw
$5 more, Ohio man.
Well, we need it. And once again, if it weren't for
around 100,
what are you good for?
I'll tell you off air.
What is he good for? Absolutely nothing.
I think he just fucking Edwin, I think he just Edwin starred me. Do you know who Edwin Starr is?
That's your thing. More. What is it?
Do you know who Edwin Starr is, Pesci?
No, I do not.
Edwin Starr sings the song you're singing.
What
See, I didn't know his
is it?
name. I just know
only
the
hit,
song.
yeah, Edwin Starr. That was his only fucking hit that I know of. And
I don't know.
is
Kenny already stole all my cash, so fuck.
Have I seen all? Has it been a tough week down at the shop? I mean,
Kenny stole all my money. I already owe him. I'm gonna like.
I didn't steal it. Are you for tonight's show and the rant that was put on Pesci that got all the heat off of you? Are you good for at least what Pesci did tonight? Are you at least good for that much?
Oh yeah, I'll outdo Pesci on that.
You'll outdo Pesci. Well, don't we all? Don't we all?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Shots fired, says Tiffany.
Well,
shots
if I match what Pesci did, we're up to about 150. That's not
I had have balls of greatness. I don't know. So we've got one band for life. Let's take there's 33 people in here. Not a whole lot. Let's have 15 of you vote. About half of you vote. Okay, DJ, give us your news for the room in memory of Jake Hudson. Yep. Pesci, are you good for another eulogy? It didn't work on Mountain Timer. He was resurrected. He didn't even wait 3 days. There it is.
Michael
There
Bolin.
it is. Well, that's what I had to put on to go against the guy in the clown mask. I had to order me a mask.
Wait a minute.
We
got breaking news here. Rome Taylor has appeared. He said he heard someone was looking for him.
No, nobody's looking for you.
Okay.
We're looking for people with money. This hasn't been. But where's your $150, Rome? You never did pay your $150 appearance fee when you was on this show for like 99 hours or something. Give us the news, Jay. Don't fucking be teasing us. If you got news, let's give the news. Yeah, we have asked about you. It looked like you've been boycotting the show. Maybe you're like Pesci and mad at me over shit. I thought Megan was mad at me, but Megan got a membership.
Hey, you didn't even read Ohio Man's donation. He was trying to give you a little hint to something.
Scroll back up.
I posted the fucking thing. What more do you want me to do?
You said I'm mad. If you read Ohio Man's donation, you can
For FYI, Pesci was the 10 man for Halloween many times. His biggest secret is that he has no heart, and you can't hurt the feelings. I'm sorry,
That's
Pesci.
true.
See you next week.
He's going to be here.
No,
You're going to get to meet him working for me.
No. Trump has no heart, and I accuse somebody. Dutch Mantel's having heart surgery coming.
Well,
up
if you can't get me upset, then that would mean I have no heart.
Pesci, are you trying to tell me that I've never upset you? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Are you trying to tell me you've never been rattled, you've never been pissed, you've never been?
I'll tell you what I've been.
I read your off-air emails. Don't tell me I've never upset you. Don't tell me
I've
never
never upset. I get mad that you're not smart enough to see that I'm smarter than you think I am.
Oh, now you're calling him stupid.
No.
Oh my fucking oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Did he say? Did you hear that? What the fuck is going on with people tonight? You got Hudson, Jake Jackoff Hudson sitting over there, probably with a small penis in his hand.
Mr. Bolin.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bolin. I'm sorry for masturbating on your show, Mr. Bolin.
You're irrelevant, old
Pesci,
man.
I'm upset that you're not smart enough to see that you're smarter than I. What the fuck did he just say? I should send him his $50 back and send him some luggage so he can pack.
Last night and tonight's show deserve a lot more money. Last night and tonight's show deserve a lot more money. That's all I'm saying.
I think they do.
I mean, you've done nothing but cut promos on Pesci.
That's all I've done all night has been promo hell. And then Pesci, all of a sudden, he thinks Jake is Teflon. Oh, well, if Jake can fucking bury him. Wait a minute. I'll just fucking bury him too.
There's someone in Pesci's yard. We might have an attack dog video coming.
There's somebody in Pesci's yard? So what's your news? He says he's got news for the room. Has he ever posted his fucking news? There's someone in my yard.
Pesci hasn't smoked any weed yet. Maybe that's his breaking news.
I think that's got a lot to do. Should I give Pesci a pass for the actual ignorance that just spit out of his mouth?
For not being
I'm
under
upset
the influence?
that you're not smart enough to see how smart I am.
What happened in Jeffersonville, Brad?
He just showed he ain't very smart by saying that. He showed us an extreme level of ignorance. Okay, I just posted the news that has happened. Oh, no, you haven't. Nobody's seen it. Where's the fucking news? JJ would have posted it if you posted anything. I see nothing.
Doesn't JJ live in that shithole?
You dumb fuck. Before you get your promo cut on you.
I was going to say, Doesn't JJ live in that shithole called Jeffersonville?
He does. JJ lives there. DJ lives there.
All
He's
right.
not. This better be some fucking news. Write what your fucking news is. No, JJ lives in Charlestown, a shittier town.
Okay.
Look at Pesci trying to act like he's got shit on the ball over there.
DJ Eric is another Indiana.
Washer money.
Wait a minute. DJ Eric is another Indiana cocksucker.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
another one. Got a lot of them.
What did you attract all these Indiana people?
More than I should have.
Yeah.
Brian is from over there too.
Well, I expected that.
Whole goddamn state's infested with them. I made Pesci watch David Hasselhoff. Oh, he made him do it. Did you hear that? He punked you out, Pesci. Harry Barnett. I made Pesci. How do you do that from 6,000 miles away?
Probably held Evie hostage over it or something.
How do you do that? Did he hold Evie hostage?
I think so. Probably so. He threatened to drink 4 Cokes.
Listener here, you Kentucky cousin fucker. Hey, at least we're getting some. Crying out loud.
Why go across the street when you can go across the hall?
Yeah, well, shit. Kentucky cousin fucker. He thinks that hurts our feelings. Have you seen how gorgeous some of my cousins are? You better shut up.
Doggy.
You ain't gonna insult me for that. Is DJ Eric gonna fucking give the goddamn news or not, or do I got to kick him out of here too?
All right, bring Pesci.
This is getting fucking ridiculous. Did you see him post anything on what's going on? I've seen nothing.
Bring Pesci.
You didn't see anything.
Pesci's more entertaining.
Pesci's getting high. Pesci, you gonna apologize for telling me how stupid I am? All right, he had his chance.
Oh, let him back in.
No, you didn't post it 3 times. Ain't nobody. You better post it right now, you motherfucker.
Wait a minute. He might be on YouTube, and you know who is reporting. That's possible. DJ Eric, if you have to, go to Facebook and type in the news. Or message it to one of us. We could do that.
Jesus Christ. People are just trying to give me a fucking heart attack tonight.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna have to take my fucking heart pills. I'm gonna have to take my fucking heart pills again.
The Perth Pesci is probably reporting comments. That's all.
Well, he's getting those in.
I don't know.
He's got a Facebook account. He could go there and say whatever the fuck he's got to say.
All right. Where's Joe at?
Is Paul RJ smoking shit too?
Well, probably. He's Australian, so you can't tell the difference.
All right. You think Pesci's learned his lesson?
Yeah, I think he had to medicate himself a little bit.
Pesci's back in here again. He's meditating. He's mad. He's upset.
Pesci, did you medicate yourself?
Pesci, are you mad? You one-eyed wonder? Are you going to apologize for calling me stupid?
Oh, there you go. There's the breaking news. Eric Montgomery put it on there.
All right. He still won't apologize. This was posted on Jeffersonville Facebook. Like I'm fucking watching Jeffersonville Facebook. People in Jeffersonville don't watch Jeffersonville Facebook. This was posted on Jeffersonville. Dude with no clothes on, but only wearing a cardboard box, walking down 10th Street.
Well, Jimmy's hard up for dates lately.
Are you kidding me? That's your fucking breaking news. Somebody walking around. It could have been Pesci in Cleveland walking around in a cardboard box.
Put Eric in timeout.
Going his chili whacker to everybody.
Yeah.
That is, well, I can't put Facebookers in timeout, or I would.
Well.
Is that an option? Can I put him in timeout?
Yeah, he's on YouTube now. Timeout him.
You know what? Me and Mountain Timer have agreed for the first time in 25 years. Who cares? That there's a guy walking around in Jeffersonville. I got breaking news. I'm maybe something's on fire. Maybe a
clown attacked the Bolin bunker yesterday.
Maybe the police have shot a white guy or something. I mean, it could have been anything, but no. So Pesci's had like 3 tries to apologize and just keeps blowing dope. And
Pesci, kneel before Zod. Kneel before Zod, Pesci.
We're gonna bring him back in one more time, Pesci.
Kneel before Zod, Pesci.
You gonna apologize for calling me stupid, or where are we?
King, if it made you feel that bad, I'm sorry for calling you stupid.
Only if it made me feel bad. You don't think it was wrong to call the host of the show stupid?
I didn't call you stupid. If you'd listened to my words.
You said it irks me that
I'm not going to argue with you, King. I don't want to argue.
No, you're not arguing. I'm stating the fact. You said it irks me that you're so stupid that you don't know how smart I am. That's what you said. You going to deny you said that? We can re-roll the tape. I'll have JJ re-roll the clip. It's not an argument. I'm stating the fact.
Oh,
It's not
hey,
an argument.
JJ says that was his brother, Tech Guy Brian, that was walking naked with a cardboard box.
Probably was. That I'd believe. That's still not news because we would expect him to do that.
Hello?
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh, now he's taking phone calls during the show.
It's my mother.
Oh,
Hang up on her. Tell her you're getting yelled at.
Hold on, King. Don't be mean to him now.
I'll call him.
We don't want his mom to be scared thinking you're.
I think whoever's walking naked in Jeffersonville is related to Pesci, and I think his mother is giving him a phone call on it.
Say, hey, cousin.
So your mother
Lonnie's
knows he's walking naked in Jeffersonville, right?
Somebody's sick in my family. She said, make sure you send your condolences.
Well, who's sick and how sick are they?
I
mean, Mango's sick, but it's not worth condolences over. She's going to make it.
I don't know if I'm allowed to go into it on air. I can tell you
Well,
after.
well, who's going to do shit to you if you do?
This is somebody else's business. I can't put out there that they're sick. I got to at least
put everybody's business out there. I don't give a shit.
Well, this is my family, King. I don't know if I'm allowed to just.
Not my family, so I'm allowed to do it.
How's Choco doing, by the way?
What's that?
How's Choco doing?
Choco got her checkup today. She's doing good. She's healing. There's no infection. She goes back next Wednesday for a follow-up, and they said she's doing well. We still do not have this is Wednesday, so I don't get to yell at James B. Well, James B wasn't the one that was going to get a badge. That was somebody else. Where's James B's badge at? Well, James B says that he has financial issues.
Yeah, he's been around a long time.
I think we've given James B a pass on that, haven't we? Yeah, I think we have. People are wanting to Claymore. Isn't that Pesci's own move? They want us to get him with his own move. Is that what people are wanting?
Claymore.
Is that what they're wanting?
If you had
try
that little
try to tell me Pesci ain't upset. Look how upset Pesci is. Look how hot he is. He's furious. He wants to fight me right now. Can you see it?
King.
Yeah, you want to fight me. If I was there right now, you'd be going bare knuckle on me right now.
I don't fight.
So, well, who in your family is sick? You don't have to give a name, but is it an uncle, an aunt, a brother?
Yeah, it's somebody that I'm Facebook friends with. That's why I didn't know if they would want me putting their business.
Well, wait a minute. They're family, or they're a Facebook friend?
They're a Facebook friend. That's my family that watches the show.
All right, I'm going to re-ask the question. I'm going to re-ask the question one more time. Is this person a blood relative of yours?
Yes.
Okay.
And a Facebook friend.
And my mom asked not to bring up the name, please.
Okay.
Well, that's up to you. I don't have the power to reveal their name.
She just texted that.
I don't have the power to bring up their name.
No, I know. She asked me if I would keep it private. She didn't even know I was on air when she called me.
Can we say what's wrong with the person? Is this something serious?
Boating accident.
That sounds serious to me.
Yeah, no shit.
Sounds serious to me. Well, our condolences to whoever in the Pesci family was in the boating accident. We don't need to know their name. I'll get it off the air, and then I'll post it on Facebook.
No, he won't.
Pesci was in a boating accident. We'll just post it was Pesci.
Pesci was in a tragic, what do they call it? A tragic farm machinery.
Pesci was in a boat wreck today when he called me stupid. I'll tell you that. That was a boat wreck waiting to happen right there. So
Pesci's turning heel on you.
I'm not turning
No, Pesci. Do you think Pesci turned heel? You think him and Jake are wanting to tag up on me or something? And
I'm not turning anything. If anything, King's turning heel on me.
Well, he always does.
Wrong,
so now I'm the heel. I'm the heel.
I don't do shit wrong, but donate.
I'm the heel on my own show.
That's all.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You need to smoke more, Pesci. My god, you're rattled tonight.
No, I just can't be myself ever. You just dude. Watch the show back. I'm not the stupidest guy in the room like you always make me out to be.
Oh, in this room, you're the stupidest guy because you're the only one who called the host of the show.
I'd rather just sit here and listen to you guys.
In this room, you're the stupidest guy here because you're the only one that called the king of podcasts stupid on his own show. That makes you the dumbest guy here.
Stupid as in you were born stupid. Stupid about a subject matter.
Either way, you called me stupid. Either way.
King, if you took it as I was saying that to be
I did. I don't even have to hear the rest of your sentence. I did. All
right. Well, I'm sorry. Let's
remember.
Drop it.
Well, that's all we had to do. That's all we had to do. I had to bring you in here 4 times to get you to say I'm sorry.
Pesci, remember, King is always working. Remember.
No, that's not working, Schmidt. He's working overtime, and it's just like, dude, when you put Pesci in a box, you won't get nothing. It just don't make any sense.
Is that what I've done? I put you in the box?
No, I didn't say you did that.
Yeah, you did. You just said it.
King, You do you want me? Am I supposed to be happy? I don't understand what you want. Am I supposed to put a smile no matter what is said? Am I supposed to be a mute no matter
Hey,
what?
I was gonna say that.
Well, that's silly. Why have me around?
Hey,
There
Why
you go.
ask me to come on?
Maybe you're onto something.
Yeah, I mean,
hey,
you guys asked me to come on.
Do you want to
tonight.
quit? You want to quit right here on the show? You got something you want to tell us?
No, quit what?
No.
Can
hey,
you
hold on,
hear me out?
DJ.
I don't do nothing wrong but donate to this show and help people out. That's it.
And that's your problem. You don't think you ever do anything wrong. You called the host of the show stupid, and you don't think you did anything wrong.
And
No,
I
hey,
apologized.
Now, DJ.
It
I
took
made
me
a
five.
big-
It took me
I made
five,
a big
8, 10
mistake.
took me 5, 10, or 8 times to get you to admit you did something stupid by calling me stupid.
I will suspend myself.
You're not
You've said that
suspended,
before.
Pesci.
No,
You've
I
said
will.
that
This time I really will. I'm going to suspend myself for 13 days.
Pesci, come on.
Do you need 13 days off?
No, King's right. I shouldn't have said that.
Now you fucked me over. Now I have no co-host for SmackDown, and I have
Yes.
to cancel.
No.
that show.
I said I should be suspended for doing that. I was trying to be helpful. You know what? King is right.
Well, why don't you let me determine what needs to be
Hey,
done?
that's what I was going to say. Did you all see that earlier? A fan jumped the.
I would
when
honor
Jericho
the
and MJF did that,
suspension.
there was
I'll
a
stay
fan
out
that
of the
Jericho started
comments.
punching. That's all.
I'll donate my $2 an episode. I'll stay out of the comments and I'll honor the suspension. You won't even hear a peep out of me except a ding from the PayPal.
What do we got here? Dustin Cotton, Kenny, my 26th birthdays. Yeah, that's how many that would be. Next Wednesday, if you don't mind, I'm going to be on the Bolin. Oh, he just booked himself.
Hey,
That's
hold on.
pretty good.
That's going to be
Well, as
another,
long as you don't call me stupid, Dustin, I'll see what we can do to put you on. For your
that's going to be
26th.
another AEW watch along. Want to have him on before, during, or
Well,
after?
I don't know that we're committed to do another AEW watch along. Why
Well,
don't
you
we
will.
just? Well, Dustin, it's Dustin's birthday. Dustin, well, some mountain timer again saying something I disagree with. Don't be a mountain timer, Pesci.
Well,
Don't be a mountain timer.
Nobody
Hey,
wants to be a mountain
Good
timer. Come on,
advice.
Pesci.
I'd go along with that.
Now Pesci's smiling. Smoke some weed, Pesci. He's just fucking with you.
Well, yeah, he just needs a little weed in him. He'll be all right. I can
Come on,
find an
Pesci.
old couple if I want to hear all this bellyache.
Oh, Morty, my back hurts.
Well, no
Did you
one's
pay the
stopping
light
you,
bill?
Tiffany. Why are you in here on your wife's account again? Well, what's wrong with your account, C. Gonzalez?
Hey, he has his own
I think
account
I know
when he's on
I think I know what
Pesci's
the C stands for, and it ain't Chris either.
show. Remember, Pesci, 25 years ago today, the NWO was formed. AKA
Is that what it was? Was it 25 years ago
Yeah.
today? Really?
AKA
It doesn't seem like it's been that long.
AKA the Pesci World Order.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't be like Jake. I can't believe Jake said that. That was
get
funny.
baked,
Though.
don't be like Jake.
Jake, there you go.
I actually like that one.
Here you go, Pesci. We'll do a dueling smoke session. Here we go.
There you go. There you go.
Get
Don't
baked.
put him in a
Don't
box.
be like Jake. That could be a T-shirt, Pesci. Get baked. Don't be like Jake.
Everybody's running to Pesci's defense. Kenny wouldn't give. You're still here, Pesci. What does that tell you? You're still here. What's that tell you? What do you got a bomb over there? You can blow the place up? What do you got over there?
No,
You
it's what the
You're
gift
worrying
he
me. Is
got
that a
me.
magic
Oh
8
yeah,
ball?
Evie
my
got the
Eve
magic
gift.
8 ball.
It tells me what to do when I'm fucking confused.
Oh,
Mountain Timer said he'll loan you Carl, Pesci, for a hug.
I wish I had something like. Well, I don't think he's in a position to be loaning Carl out. I think Carl's a freelance distributor right now. I think Carl's making.
I can't even think of the last time I actually cried.
Pork distributor.
Well, that's nothing to brag about. I cry about 4 times a week. That's nothing to
Mountain
brag
Timer
about.
said we could see your tears.
Well,
Real-
you do
real
that.
man
I
cry.
can't even think of the last time.
I saw some tears. Schmidt, did you see some tears? I thought
Actually, when the Cavs won the ring, I
Hey,
did.
Did you see some, Schmidt? I thought I saw some tears.
I couldn't tell from this distance.
Well, you couldn't tell because your eyes are blurry because you smoked too much shit.
Now, Kenny, on the other hand, he cries for donations. If y'all didn't know, it's all
I
fake.
cry when people donate big money. If Pesci were to send me $500, like my good friend Stephen King did the other day, I'd probably break down crying right here and probably even want
Hey,
to.
wait a minute. Tiffany Gonzalez has a badge.
Pesci meant to send $500. He just forgot to put in the other zero. That's all.
I don't even have a bank that has that much money in it. That's why my donations are small.
Hey, hold on. Dustin Cotton has another comment, King.
What's Dustin got? Has Dustin got more to say? Well, shit. Well, I can't count on fucking. There we go. DJ Eric, if you're available next Wednesday, I'd like for you to be on the Bolin Alley for my birthday. Oh no! So now he's booking his own guest.
He is.
What the hell has turned into this show? What has happened?
The
And,
AEW watch along.
Why does Hector not have a badge? Pesci, do your own show. Time to be king.
He
Pesci,
already
do
has his
your
own
own show. Time to be king. Okay.
Pesci has
All
his
right.
own show.
I mean, that's a nice comment, but Hector, you've been in here a lot of days with no badge, and I don't get it. They're $2.99.
Yeah, Dustin Cotton's big
Mountain
dog.
Timer is a $24.99 main event member. Provide some support to this lovely television show we got here.
Say Dustin Cotton's big timing you, King.
Kenny cries like most people breathe air. You might be onto something. You might be onto something there. I cry a lot. Normally tears of joy. I mean, when my mother died, obviously that was one thing. When it was evident mine and Jimmy's friendship was over, that hurt. My booking fee is $20. Oh, Jesus Christ. He now thinks he gets a booking fee. He thinks he gets a booking fee. Oh my God.
He must think he's
who's that manager I was going to bring on the
Bill,
show?
Bill
Alfonso. Yeah, when Bill Alfonso, his manager wrote me. Apparently things are financially so great over in the Bill Alfonso house. He's got a booking agent that runs his Facebook page. Not even the king has pulled that one off at any point in my life. I have cancer, medical bills, and I'm in debt. Aren't we all? We all have diseases. We all have debt, but we all have $2.99. So, but yeah, I think I remember that before. Now every fucking guest I got, every fucking fan I got is going to have cancer, medical bills, and other shit to pay so they can watch the show for free. So we've given everybody a pass now. I pity for you, but I got a lot of friends and relatives on that are dealing with cancer.
Not the broke ones, Ghost.
All of them have $2.99. But what do you got? But no, I'll give you a pass. I don't want to be a dick. I guess I already was. I watched the other video where the fans were crawling after Jericho punched the dude in the face. Yeah. I don't even know what he's talking about. What's that about?
Yeah, there was a dude who ran in the ring, and when Jericho was going to do that interview with MJF, the fan ran, and you see Jericho start punching somebody, and then the next thing you know, and then the next thing you know, him and MJF were talking to each other.
Was I here, or was that on Breakdown?
Yeah, maybe it got clipped out of your feed.
No, it didn't get clipped. It's the same fucking feed.
I don't know.
I missed that somehow. All right, well, that sounds fantastic.
It's always funny
$50 for the Pesci tissue fund. That's a lot of tissues. That'll buy quite a few. That'll buy quite a few.
JJ has ingrown hair. Can he come on?
Who's got an ingrown hair?
JJ.
JJ's got one. I don't know. Well, guys, we've done all the damage we can do here for one night. And for those who donated, thank you very much. For those who didn't, blow me. And for those of you that are members, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for not coming up with excuses to why you're not a member. I appreciate that. I sound pretty hard? I mean, I got a lot of friends that have cancer. Most of them got $2.99. $2.99 is preventing you from making life-changing decisions. Then no, I don't want your $2.99. Maybe I don't totally understand this man's situation. See, Jake told me that he had shit going on and he could not afford $2.99. And then I see he's donating to 8 fucking strippers on Twitch, and then people are sending him money that he sends me $1 of. So that kind of irked me a little bit. He didn't have money to donate to this show after I sent him free shoes, a free book, various other things. But he had money to send to 8 strippers on Twitch and Zelina Vega. I don't know that Zelina was stripping or not. I don't know. If she was, I might be over there donating $2 or $3 myself. Who knows?
Well, yeah, no.
I'm not doing an after show. If they want to do one, it's up to them. I mean,
we're going to have an after show on probably the PWO.
Probably Pesci wants to go over to a show, rant on me, tell everybody how stupid I am, how irrelevant I am, and how great Jimmy Cornette is, being as he does listen to all the Cornette shows.
Well, you've already got the script. You've got the script already, so
yeah, I got the script. I mean, it's there. He's ready to go. And
Rome Taylor will be over there as well. We'll have
Jerome, bring Jerome Taylor over there because Jerome won't pay his $150 appearance fee. I don't know who Jerome thinks he is.
Hey,
he won't even bring up. He's his master chef. He's got all. He won't even bring me some food over here.
Hey, Pesci,
you can buy your way into my heart with some nice food. By the way, I lost 12 pounds today. You know how I did it? I hadn't took Vumax in about 3 months, and my fluid content was way up, and I was feeling fat. I looked at myself on the screen last night, and I didn't like what I saw. Shut up, everybody. Just shut the fuck. All of you making your own joke, just shut the fuck up. And but no, I took my Bumax for the first time in like 3 months today, and I lost 12 pounds today, and that's my nighttime weight. So when I wake up in the morning, it'll be down another 3 or 4 pounds. But I'm going to Bumax it 3 days in a row. I've ignored that shit for 3 months because I hate dedicating myself to the bathroom all goddamn day. But yeah, I took 12 pounds off, and I might be able to knock off another 8 pounds over the next couple of days. Get 20 pounds off from me. It always helps. Pesci, you know I love you, don't you? You know I love you, boy.
Yeah, I'm not mad, King. You think I'm mad? That's the sad part.
I know you're mad. That's why I'm telling you I love you. I don't want you to be,
As far
I
as
don't
you
want you to
know.
be upset.
I
There you go.
already
He's crying. He's crying. I saw that. That's cough. That's cough.
I
crying.
texted
I'm
Bob
sure.
Hazelwood 30 minutes ago. I'm not mad.
Yeah, Brad says he
Is
lost
Hazelwood
100.
working behind the scenes again? Is
No,
Hazelwood
he just
working-
knows I'm not a liar, so he'll believe me.
He knows you're not a liar. Well,
Yeah.
he don't know you then. I'm going to have a talk with Hazelwood.
Tell him what I lied about.
You normally
Hey.
tell 8 lies during the course of a lie.
Dustin
He will
Cotton's
tell
big
8
dog
lies
on
to
you.
get out of the lie he just told.
I was wrong about the
How's
Cena thing. I'm
everybody like
sorry.
the AEW background? No, that's a good looking background,
King,
JJ.
maybe I'll do my Cena apology in Mandarin like he did his.
Yeah. Well, come to the
I'll
after
do my
show.
apology to
I tell
King.
you
I'll
what,
do.
if you can do your apology in Mandarin, we'll air it on this show many times.
Okay,
If you can do
I
that.
will do my apology to Bolin in Mandarin.
Hey,
Well, I
at the
won't
Pesci-
because I don't think I get. I know Mahalkita in Tagalog and also, which is street dog. I remember telling one of my Filipino girlfriends way back when, and she said, because Lena used to call me Daddy Bear. And I said, why you call me Daddy Bear? She goes, nobody ever loved me the way you do other than my daddy. And her dad had died just before I met her, and then her mother died a couple of weeks later. So she lost both of her parents in like 2 or 3 weeks. So I came into her life at a good time, somebody that actually acted like they cared about her, didn't want anything from her, just wanted to be close to her and be there for her because she was going through a real rough time. And so after we've been together we were together almost 7 years. And about 3 years into it, I said, why do you call me Daddy Bear? And I said, what? Because I thought it was a Filipino thing. And then I noticed none of the other Filipinos call me Daddy Bear because a lot of the Filipino girls have nicknames for men. And I assumed that was her nickname just for men in general. And I said, why do you call me Daddy Bear? She goes, nobody ever loved me the way you do other than my daddy. So you're my Daddy Bear. I said, okay, I'll take that as a compliment. That's very nice. And I was going somewhere else with that story, and I've already forgot where it was going. But yeah, her nickname for me was Daddy Bear. Daddy Bear. Jenny's nickname for me was Honey Bunches. She might be watching the show tonight. She wrote me and said it was great to get to see the show again. Her phone had been broke, but one of her relatives let her use the phone so she could watch the show. I told her how surprised you all were, and that we had to make her name the dogs to know that she wasn't the troller, because I was shocked she was still going by the name Jen May Bolin, because she does have that other guy in her life right now. Yeah. But nobody replaces the king. Just always remember that. Pesci will tell you that. Nobody replaces the king. So what do we do? How big is the TV that you watch, Pesci? How big's that television?
Well, King, if you were friends with me like you claim to be, you would know I have the multi-screen setup where I have a 55 hanging, 45 hanging, and I just took a 40 down to give to JJ.
Damn, nice gift.
42.
I thought it was like a 27 you gave him or something.
So I have to be your friend to know the measurements of all your televisions. Okay, you smart ass fucking prick. What are the sizes of my 3 televisions?
I've actually told
what
you.
Are the size? Take it back. I have 4 TVs in this house. What are their sizes?
You never told me. I told you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've said it on this show many times, and many times you've been on the show. You claim you watch all the shows.
Here you go, Mountain Timer. This one's for you.
What are
I told you my size.
What are the measurements of my 4 televisions? And no, you never did.
You didn't tell me your size.
Yeah,
I told
did.
you my size.
Everybody on this show knows the sizes of my televisions, including Chris Schmidt. What are the sizes of my 4 televisions?
I don't know your size, King. You never told me. I told you my size.
No, you did not. You never did.
It's in a
message. Why would you tell me the size of all your televisions in your home? Why would you even tell me that?
Because I thought we were friends, and I made a video of the tour of my house. And if you go through your DMs, you'll find it.
We can't be friends unless I know how big your TVs are or your dick or whatever. Is that what you're telling me?
No, but I was sharing my TVs because I know you watch a lot of sports. I was showing you my sports package.
Repeat. Don't show me your package, whatever you fucking do. Do not show me your fucking package. What are the sizes of your TVs for the record now that we've officially covered it here for the first time?
Well, I know you have a 65.
There you go.
Nope, you're wrong. Go ahead.
72.
Used to. No, you're close. I have a 73. I have
you got a
75.
5-incher in the kitchen?
No, I have no TV in the kitchen.
That was
Bathroom.
for you, Mom Timer. I don't know the sizes, King. I don't remember you telling me.
75 is what normally hangs on the wall. I got a call from the television shop today down on Shelby Street. I keep forgetting the name. Let me look up the name of the TV shop. Clarksdale. There you go. And there it is, lit up on my ID.
The funniest thing King used to say is when he would say Gary Jarrett.
I'm talking, and for some reason you are too. Clarksdale TV called me today and said that the part is still on back order. It will not be here July the 3rd, as we originally told you. It will now be here July the 16th. And if that part don't work, you're probably going to be waiting 2 to 3 more weeks for the other part to come in. That will cost you $50 more. I said, I kind of wish you'd have just ordered both fucking parts at the same time and send back the one that doesn't work. That's what I would have done. So the 75-inch TV is going to be missing for a while. The TV has a 73-inch Sharp 3D. This is a 70-inch that sits in front of me that Clarksdale TV donated to get their name mentioned on this show several times. And there's a 32-inch TV in the bathroom that no longer works because Scooby pushed the door open too hard and slammed the door handle into the screen, and it no longer works. And Jenny by the Ocean just said good morning. I don't know if she's watching the show or not, but hello to Jenny by the Ocean in case she's watching the show. I'm
not even ahead. I lost.
Good morning to you.
I lost, Mount Timer.
We were just talking about you on the show and talking about you watching the show. So I hope you're doing good.
And don't forget, now you changed your name on YouTube. Is it Sir Joseph Pesci?
Sir Joseph Pesci. And if we can get him 30 more subscribers, and trust me, if I was pissed at Pesci, I wouldn't be trying to get him 30 more subscribers. Go subscribe to Pesci's channel. Get him to 100. That way he can have his URL like mine. Mine is the Bolin Alley. And that way he can be Sir Joseph Pesci. And or whatever he elects to go by.
Beyond the alert, I do play a lot more video games than...
We're going to do a post show tonight on the Pesci Power Hour with Rome Taylor.
I'm on the show talking about you right now, Jenny.
See, the PWO is already taking over now. Notice the background.
You wanted to know if the show was still live right now.
It is.
So,
yeah. Jake?
No, Jenny by the Ocean.
Now, Jake's.
Hey, Jake, I need you to make a Jenny by the Ocean logo. She's one of the girlfriends that got left out. She says, all right. And she said she hasn't been sleeping good because of Bella.
Yeah, my mom didn't know I was live, King. She apologizes.
I understand. And if you wanted to watch it, that's great. And I understand that you can't be in or on the show. But we will have you on sometime. And we'll
all right, Pesci, when are we going live for the post show?
And we'll have some fun.
30 minutes after.
I'm about to be playing video games. I mean, I'll be recording it, yes, and people will be able to watch.
Well, you can go live and you can discuss your feelings.
I got a tournament this Friday.
Jenny said for me to tell my co-host hello. So hello.
Can I tell everybody a secret? And this is a true story.
Well, it's about time you tell the truth.
This podcast could never get me upset to where I was like when I went to jail.
I hope not.
Yeah, I hope
well, that's why, King, I don't really get upset. For me to get upset, I'd have to be going to prison. I'm not going to prison when I leave here.
Well, I haven't called the police yet.
And I always told you, Bob told me something 17 days ago that after I heard that, nothing could ever bother me on this channel.
All right, Pesci, we got the PWO backgrounds for your show, though.
And I'm sure if you make a donation to Mr. Hazelwood, he'll tell you the information again.
We're talking about you, and we just said hello, Bob. And hopefully everything's going good with baby Bella.
All right, Dustin Cotton has more demands for next week. Can we get?
Does he have more demands? He's taking me hostage. What else are his demands that he's demanding?
So not only we're gonna watch AEW, have Rico, DJ Eric.
Well, Rico, I don't know that he's off on Wednesdays. He's been working a lot of overtime lately. But Rico, if he's off, I'm sure would love to be on and see Dustin. But we'll see what we can do.
He would.
I remember.
Make sure you have headphones and a microphone attached to those headphones so we can fucking hear you.
Can I put the Prince over real quick?
Go ahead.
When he once told you, just try the adult way to talk to him, he was spot on with that.
Shut up.
He was spot on. Let him know.
Shut the fuck up.
No, we can't be telling the Prince he's right more. That just build his ego.
No, if he gets that thought in his head,
no, he's very smart. Not just about that shit, but other shit. You could tell.
Well, let me relay something.
His head's big enough.
Unlike your thing, this is a show. I'm always working. And if I talk to you like
Always
an adult,
working.
and if I talk, always working.
You
And
don't
if
even
I
want
talk,
me to prove that wrong.
and you're talking while I'm talking, and I don't know why. And if I
said you
talk to
don't
you
want me to
like,
prove
and
it
if I talk to you like an adult, nobody will give a fuck. People love for me to give you shit and watch you get pissed about it. That's what the people
I
like.
don't think that's the majority anymore.
I think that is the majority.
I think
The
there's more
majority
people
would
that
rather
deserve
see
that.
me. Nobody in here wants to see me talk to you like an adult.
Well,
Where's the fucking entertainment in that?
But if it's something real or serious, yes, they want you to talk like that.
Shut up, Schmidt. What the fuck do you know? Just shut up. You don't know dick. When you all got 18 years in podcasting and entertaining, and 32
did you see what
years in
JJ
entertaining
Arwood put? See, I talked to
I
Arwood.
don't care what JJ Arwood put. What did he put?
He's a terrible producer, terrible artist.
Shut up, JJ. What the fuck do you
rattled?
know? You don't know
Long time. I don't get rattled. I'm the only white kid that lives on my street.
Number one, let me set JJ straight real fucking quick. Nobody in here's working but me. You know why? Because JJ's not a worker. Brian's not a worker. Pesci's not a worker. Schmidt's not a worker. Mountain Timer's not a worker. Tiffany Gonzalez ain't a worker. Evie's not a worker. Megan's not a worker. Anybody? DJ Eric's not a fuck. None of you are fucking workers.
Megan came back.
Megan's back. Pesci told you that. I'm sorry, Schmidt told you that earlier in the show. Yeah. She's back, and already bought a membership. Yeah, so
she had some shit.
None of you all are fucking workers. I'm the only fucking worker in here. Don't tell me Pesci. Don't get mad at me. He's been steaming all night. No one can tell me anything different, and especially you,
King,
JJ.
Was I supposed to be
JJ,
happy? Though?
You're going. Why are you talking when I'm talking? Why are you doing it? And you, JJ Arwood, know nothing about who's working and who isn't working. How dare you trust me, King? Pesci's working. No, he's not. I know if Pesci's working. You know why? Because you don't fucking fool me. I know who's working. I know who's not. I know who's upset. I know who's not. We had Schmidt. You know when Schmidt got upset? When Pesci broke up with him on the show. Schmidt was hot. Schmidt didn't like it. Everybody knew. He wasn't hiding anything from anybody. Everybody knew he was hot.
Even though I didn't break up with anybody, he texted me, "You want to come on?"
Broke up with him on worldwide television. This is a worldwide television show. This goes to South Africa. We're now in Saudi Arabia for the first time ever. We got a big audience in Saudi Arabia. To my knowledge, this is we've been on in Afghanistan. The troops watch us over there. Hello to the troops.
Number 2 in Poland.
Hello, Iraq. Number 2. Constantly number 2 or number 3 in
Turkey.
Poland. Number 60. Well, we're moving up. The Turkey people.
I'm number 60 in Turkey.
Oh, you're 60 in Turkey.
You don't remember? I dropped that joke already before.
Well, I must be number 5 then if you're number 60. So
the fish don't
I haven't
fry
even
in the kitchen.
I'm 60. 60.
I haven't even looked.
We're moving on up.
Jenny just said something funny.
And I know I'm in the top 500 in Kuwait.
Hey.
Help me to get this.
We're on number 30 show in Kazakhstan. Yes.
Let me see. Oh my.
Oh, there you go. Carl says he was hot after not getting a book when Mountain Timer passed.
You're going to have to wait a little bit on that one, but we will put that on the list of things to get.
What? Jenny by the ocean wants something?
Let me guess. Scarlett Johansson got that role because she's very talented.
Well, she is pretty talented.
You're going to have to wait a little bit for that one. All right, hang on here. No, this is somebody else.
Oh, okay. I'll say she's working, you king.
Trust me. Trust me. Those are the people that are working. The Filipinos know how to work. So, nobody here, but the Filipinos got a pretty good idea.
They pull on your heart.
It doesn't work on me, thank God. It doesn't work on me. I'm number 1 in Timbuktu.
Hey.
All right. Well, like I said, we've done all the damage we can do here. We didn't do dick and PayPal tonight other than from Pesci.
Well,
we had one Cash App donation. That was from fucking DJ Eric. And a little bit in here. So thanks for those of you that did donate. Thank you, Schmidt, for bailing this night out and barely making it worth my time to be here to have to talk to Pesci like a fucking dog.
Hey, you still did over 150. That's not bad.
Talk to me like an adult. Fuck that shit. Nobody wants to see that. I would almost hang around long enough to see 10 votes as to whether people want to see me talk to Pesci like an adult or talk to him like a
King,
dog.
deep down,
but then again, I can't talk to Pesci like a dog because I love my dog.
King, deep down,
I would never talk to my dog. Tonight. I would never talk to my dog the way I talk to Pesci. Is Pesci trying to talk over me again?
No, I was thanking you.
No, was you thanking me? Oh.
Yeah.
But you were thanking me while I was bad mouthing you. That's not good timing.
I said,
See,
you
if you
actually
had-
made me look a lot smarter tonight, and you didn't even know it. That's why I can't be upset at you.
I'm too stupid to know that I made you look
Don't
smart.
forget,
You've already stated that earlier.
Pesci won't
I'm
be
too
doing a
stupid.
show while
Well,
playing.
we never
games
said you
here
were the
soon.
king of brains. I'm just small
He's
joke.
He's a king of
Better
Bobby the
than-
Brain. Yeah.
Better than saying what Schmidt said.
Now, don't forget,
Smith's
Pesci's
not in any trouble. He's the only one that ain't in any trouble tonight.
Pesci's not going to
Oh,
do a
God.
show, but he's
Oh,
going to play
God.
games tonight.
King, I'm going to be out to dinner next week for my birthday. Do you want to meet me? Well, no, I can't because I'll be here doing a show. So no, I can't do that. But I appreciate the offer.
Maybe he's thinking a different day than
DJ's wanting to vote on whether to ban Jake Hudson for life.
No.
All right, well, let's do. Well, you don't get to vote. You're on the show. You have no vote.
I will
You have
vote.
no vote. The fans are voting. You're considered for some reason talent.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
And you and Pesci would blow Jake. You all side with him. You all love Jake. So
It's
we
not
got
about
one
loving
vote.
King. It's about being a role
One
model.
vote ban him. The Bolin Alley's talent, so he shouldn't be voting to ban
No, he's not
to
allowed
ban
to
him for
vote.
life. So
Well.
see, I'm going to play it both ways. JJ's vote doesn't count.
JJ, why do you want to ban him?
Hey, talent.
Well,
when you're
that's
talking
up
about
to him.
JJ,
That's his own personal
Let
reason.
me. Oh, JJ's working. I forgot.
if you're mentioning JJ and talent, that's stretching it.
No, JJ's not working. Y'all just keep forgetting. You all don't know how to work. You're not fucking workers. None of you. You don't know how to work. Y'all would like to, and if you were good at working, y'all wouldn't get so upset.
Oh,
when
I know,
like
King.
y'all
I
danced
never
on the
worked
show.
a day in my life. I admitted that.
Brad says don't. Brad says don't ban Jake.
Brad says don't ban him.
I
No.
wouldn't ban Jake. And I'm
Oh,
trying
he
to
wants
tell
to
you
ban.
that
He
as your
wants to ban
right-hand
you.
guy.
Harry wants to ban you instead. No, you weren't kidding. You spoke your true feelings. You want. I'm going to go ahead and count JJ's first vote of banning Eric or banning Jake. Listen here, Chris shit. Oh, he called you Chris shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Nobody on this show likes each other. Everybody hates each other in here. They just come in here to spread the hate.
And until they go to Pesci show and they love each other.
It's a show about love.
You ain't worked no fucking. What did he post? You ain't worked no. Where'd he go? You ain't worked no fucking wrestling shows. Just because you're a fucking DJ, don't make you a fucking worker.
He played the
Unless
entrance
you're-
music.
I mean, goddamn, I'm a worker because I play fucking tapes. Got his little cassette deck.
Disc
Plays a little
jockey.
Bon Jovi. Plays a little Foreigner. Whatever the fuck. No, stupid ass.
Well, Mom, I get
18
to play
years of
some
working
video
wrestling.
games.
You ain't worked any fucking wrestling shows. The day that you get in the ring, well, even then you're not a worker. We won't even let the new guys call themselves workers until they put 2 years in the business.
What
So
Scott
no,
Ash said.
until you have worked in a wrestling ring for 2 fucking years, an average of 3 to 4 days a week, no, you're not a goddamn worker. None of you. Shut the fuck up. Jesus, goddamn Christ.
Oh, I know.
Don't
I'm not.
ban
working.
Jake. So Mark Rebel says don't ban him. Well, he's already banned for 6 months. There's nothing y'all can do about that.
He's being
Ban
repackaged.
Pesci. Mountain Timer wants Pesci banned. Well, Pesci's working on it. He's working on it. As y'all know, there's no financial limit that I won't ban you over. Ask the Perth pussy.
I'll do you
Doesn't
one
matter.
better, Mountain Timer. I won't. I'll let you take over.
The Perth Pesci, remember?
Well, no, you don't let him take over because you don't have the power to let him take over. And if I wanted Mountain Timer on the show, he would be on the show. He's already cost me $60. You don't have the stroke to do that. So you're not going to let him do shit. I would let him do shit, and I've already banned Mountain Timer from the show.
You're correct. I should have said I will
he
accept
lost-
whatever happens.
He lost me too much. You will accept. Now you're going to do the show with me Friday, or are you still going to be pissed and hold a grudge?
No,
I
King. What I
possess
told
that
you is,
power.
if you listen to my words, I always said, if you ask me to do a
I
show,
listened to your words
I will
when you
never say
told.
no.
I listened to your words when you told me I was stupid. I was listening.
Even if I was mad at you, I would still be there on Friday.
you are
Stupid
mad
is,
at me, and
stupid
you will
does.
be here Friday, but I do listen to your words. You called me stupid many times.
Not stupid
is,
like you
stupid
think.
does.
More like hinting at something.
He's hinting that I'm stupid.
No, not
What the
hinting.
hell? You told everybody I was fucking stupid. Not as smart as you are. You're better at making money than
I
I
would
am.
have to have somebody smarter than me explain this.
DJ Eric says ban the Jake and Brad love connection. Yeah, they're quite the couple.
It does kind of seem that way. Something's up. Something's up there.
Well, I'll tell you the reason.
I know he sends Jake way more money than he sends here. I do know that. Something's up. Something's up.
Well, you can't look
All
like
right.
a monster, so who are you going to send money to? You got to send
All
it-
right. Well, being as I'm the king of the 3-hour show, we're here for 2.5 more minutes. 2.5 more minutes. So we can do another 3-hour show that Russo can get pissed about and figure out why and how.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you doing a show tomorrow?
Don't know yet.
I don't even know how to explain what Russo just announced yesterday.
What did he announce?
Give it a try. We got 2 minutes to kill. What did Russo
Well,
try
he's
to do?
basically on this screw cancel culture thing.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm announcing the first show.
Well, number one, Russo's not canceled. Neither am I, because we have a format to get the word out. And if people give a fuck about our word, they know where to go get it.
We're
So
saying,
you
let me
can't
tell you what he's
cancel
talking
Russo.
about.
Plus, he owns his own network that he's always owned.
Right. Exactly.
In my opinion, 'cause I've never seen anybody else on it other than his people.
Well, he
It's
said
like-
that there was somebody ahead of him. He said the guy's name that he bought the network from and thanked them and announced his first show.
I think he worked everybody. I think Russo has always owned the Realm Network. I don't think there's any other owners. I think he worked everybody.
What's his first
because
show?
I've never known of anyone else to be involved of the Realm Network for the years. I've known Russo for years. No one's ever been on the Realm Network except Russo and his people.
Dude, King, you just gave me a great idea.
What?
That was brilliant. Oh my God, you're right. He would have said that there was an owner so he could pay everybody less.
Yes.
Oh my God, you're right. And then he just makes this announcement to make it seem like recently that he's taking over. And he's like, you're gonna have a free voice. There's not gonna be cancel this, cancel that. You will be heard on Realm.
Working everybody. I own this network.
Oh my God, you're right. I'm donating just to say that, but I won't say you told me. I'm gonna say, hey Russo, I heard that owner that you bought the company from was a work. Is this true? Sources close. Unfortunately, and then I'm not going to give him the sources. He's going to have to put me on his show.
It's pretty easy to find. I've been saying on here all along that who the hell's has been on the Realm Network other than Russo and his people.
I should lie. I should say Blood told me.
Name me some other shows that are on the Realm Network, and I'll take back everything I said.
I should say somebody with a lot of blood told me.
There you go. There you go. Schmidt, you got anybody who's on the Realm Network that's not under the thumbnail?
Dude, he's fucking right about that. Because there's an episode I watched and he was complaining about he couldn't pay people the way he wanted to because he's kicking shit upstairs. But what a heel move that would be to make that lie up so you could pocket the guy upstairs. You find a guy that's real.
Yeah.
Meaning, if this guy had to vouch, he'll go, yeah, I'm the owner of blah, blah, blah. You can't just make up a fake name. He's got to be Googleable, but he's going to be a fucking henchman. King, that's brilliant. Because why would he complain to one day about kicking money upstairs? Meaning he was doing it weird. Like, I'm like, man, he's really bringing up that kicking money upstairs shit.
He actually told me he couldn't do my show because, King, I just bought the Realm Network. I said, well, haven't you always owned the Realm Network?
And he don't do live shows.
And if you're doing shows, how does that stop you from doing my show? There's nothing to do with him buying the so-called Realm Network that would stop him from doing my show.
Dude, that's genius.
It was not genius. It's just stating facts. There's nothing genius about it.
No, but I never thought of that. You're like,
well, that's what I mean. You all bought the hook. You all bought the rib.
He's complaining about money for his people, and that would make sense to complain. They're like, well, aren't you making this amount? Yeah, I got to kick it upstairs, Jeff.
Yeah. Well, trust me, nobody over there is going to be getting any money. Not if he's making even less than we do, and I donate way over fucking half of mine to charity, way over half.
Oh my God!
Which you all have the receipts to prove.
I will make a $50 donation on his show just to put that.
You better not. You donate $50 over there for that, I'll smack you in the fucking face.
How about I give you 50 just to let me do the 50 on his
I'll
show?
do that. Don't be giving our money to a rival network.
Hey,
just
I'll do you one better, King. 3 pizzas.
So basically,
different days.
So basically, Russo's trying to play into the whole cancel culture. Is this?
I will never bring your name up, King. I'll take that to the grave.
Well, there's nothing for me to hide. I just said it on this fucking show, and
I'm just saying you will never hear.
I guarantee the marks will play it for him, but no, I don't think anyone's ever owned Realm Network other than Russo.
That's so cheap.
Because I've never seen anybody on that network other than him and his people that get 8 fucking views a show.
Wasn't it Mark Ronick or whatever?
It was one of those times where he's like, okay, he's kind of mentioning something a little heavy.
Russo might be hot that I exposed him. He'll never do the show now.
Dude, no
I'm
one's ever
exposing
said that.
Russo. Exposing Russo. I'll do that and see if that gets more views than the
We
Cornette.
need to have like a little thing come up, like a meme. It just goes exposing Russo.
Exposing Russo. Yeah.
It might
No,
work.
just name me who else was on that network other than a Russo person, and I'll shut
King,
the
you
fuck
hit.
up.
You just fucking struck it with me. That's
Well, it's been that way for 4 years.
that would
so.
explain why he complains about the money, and then when somebody's like, "I thought he was making this," well, if I'm kicking it upstairs,
DJ, how many times have I told y'all not to ask my talent for fucking pizzas and money and shit? How many times have I said that?
Come on, Jake. I mean, Eric. Same difference.
Well, he's taking Jake's place. Someone's got to ask stupid shit on
New
the show,
Jake.
so.
I mean, Eric. New Jake.
I've been working for 18 years. You've been playing cassette tapes for 18 fucking years.
Disc jockey.
Disc jockey. Yeah, thank you. Disc jockey. Shut up.
man, that was
Well,
brilliant.
there we go. It's not brilliant. I'm just stating fact. Name me someone else that's on that network that's not under Russo's thumbnail, and I'll shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's Disco,
He's
V-Slow,
always
blah,
on it.
blah, blah.
Right? If
Cornette
it was another guy, he would have a couple of his guys.
Do you think Disco gets paid?
Something.
Probably something.
I don't think so.
There we go.
Russo.
We got to have a sound effect with that, JJ.
All right,
No, we
Pesci.
don't, because that's cheesy shit that I don't promote. I don't promote that shit.
Pesci, we're gonna need you to do a post show tonight. It's Sir Joseph Pesci on YouTube. You can
All
find
right.
him
Well,
through
you all
King's
go do your
videos as
post
well.
show. I have not had my dinner yet, so I'm going to do that. Let my
I'm
dog
gonna have some dinner as well.
Yeah, you do that. And he said he wanted a 30-minute break between shows, so you all go do a post show. Let's get 30 new people over there to subscribe and get Pesci to where he can have his own URL. Being as I hate him so bad. Hey, working wrestling shows help me get to where I am. Where the fuck are you today? Where did it help you get? You live with your mother. I think we all.
And I
knew
called that out on my show. I go, I could tell by your television.
You called out DJ Eric on his show that he lives with.
He
his
showed
mother.
his TV, and I go, looks like you live at your parents' house. And he goes, yeah, I do.
Well, hey, also don't. At least
Now, what about the house looked like he lived at his parents'
It looked
house?
like my little room I had at my mom's with the little setup you'd have at your mom's. Because if it was your house, you wouldn't have the small bedroom.
You wouldn't think so. No, you wouldn't think
You would have the master. That was not a master bedroom.
Schmidt's got the small bedroom over there.
No, I just got a shitbox house and with no basement.
I haven't had a basement in quite a while.
I got a basement.
My last 4 houses didn't have a basement. Now, the 2 before that were the only basements I ever had, and my knees would not permit me to get much use out of a basement anymore.
I live on a slab.
I barely went to the second house I moved to that had a basement. I don't think I walked down there 5 times. That was Chris and Idle's area. They had the basement and the cat box, of course. The cat box was down there.
Well,
no, Brad, you would have to have brain cells to lose during this show.
Yeah, by the time you're listening to this show, they're all gone.
I don't think you had any to lose at any point during this show.
All right, Pesci, in about 30 minutes, let's say 11:30, we're going live on your show.
I would say, if anything, that you might have gained the brain cells that Pesci lost when he called me stupid. I would think you might have picked up.
Everybody take a break, get some food, order Pesci some pizza, order King some pizza.
That's what I have to address.
Katie Vick Alive podcast was on Realm, and they disliked Russo.
Well,
what is he talking about?
Katie Vick had a show on there, and they didn't like
Russo. Who's Katie Vick?
Remember, she was in WWE. She was there for a minute. You would know it was.
Wasn't that the one he had sex with in a casket?
I believe so.
Or is that someone else?
While he was married?
Yeah. So. Well, Russo. Pesci, it was a television show.
No, it wasn't Russo. It was just he was there. You know?
No, not Russo. What didn't Triple H make love to the Katie Vick in a casket?
Something like that.
That's the only way I know the name Katie Vick. He had sex with a corpse in a casket.
Right.
Didn't they try to claim Russo wrote that?
Sorry, Steph, you're gonna have to watch this.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
we know Katie Vick isn't real. Thank you, Tiffany.
Neither is Kenny.
We know. I said, wasn't that the corpse that Triple H made love to? That would pretty much tell you that it's not real. Is stupidity just running rampant tonight?
I didn't say anything that dumb.
Well, yeah, you did. You called me stupid. That might be a little dumber. All right. we're gonna get out of here while everybody hates everybody. I don't know if I'm doing a show tomorrow night or not. I'll see how I feel. Otherwise, I'll be back here to watch along with me and you, Pesci.
I will
Friday.
be doing my Mr. Marvel review at 6 in the afternoon, way before King would ever come on.
Googleable.
Well, tomorrow, King and I'll be doing a show. On why we hate
when
Pesci.
are you doing your Marvel show, Pesci?
I'm just doing an hour Marvel review on the Nick Fury 1990s movie.
With David Hasselhoff.
With David
hang on.
Hasselhoff.
Let me read this last comment. I live with my mother because she's had some health issues happen, and she helped me when I had my knee surgery. DJ Eric, you've lived with your mother since the day I fucking known you. Your mother has not always had health issues. You're a cheap little fuck. It's all we can do to get you to donate. You did donate $10 tonight. Thank you very much.
I'll tell you,
hey,
you're not living with your mother over the health issues. Your mother drives you everywhere you go.
And you wouldn't be in your bedroom.
Don't you try to bury your mother like that.
If you're calling the shots, you'd be in the living room with your feet up.
Hey, but does he charge her rent like you charged your mother rent?
Oh, well, he's not smart. Of course not. I knew how to get some cash out of my mother. And then kick her out. And then kick her out for an Australian that was going to pay 3 times as much.
Oh God!
Goddamn, we're all trying to make money here, Pesci, right? You'd kick your mother out for that. I know you would.
Oh,
my mom pays the rent. He just buried himself even further. Oh God, I got to get out of here.
JJ, your mom pays the rent, and that's a win. I thought you were paying for everything, and you can't keep your car on.
Oh,
there we go.
I gotta go.
I told him,
King, go. It's getting hot. It's getting hot in here.
You can't complain about your car not being on the road if you don't have enough money to get on the road.
Oh,
you might as well be like me when I was taking the bus when I got out of prison.
At Loser Fest. I will see you guys Friday